Okay, that's good, much as you say. And also have behind the camera, we have a Benigo. And we start this process at the intellectual forum on the VP Road. We have come to solicit view from residents of the district. This district comprises of 33 communities as be corrected. And since April 17th, the lawmaker district was expelled to the House of Representatives. And looking at this issue, how does the resident of the district know how do they feel in terms of representation? So we have come to speak to the resident of the district. So we have somebody here we're going to talk to. Welcome to Spoon TV, sir. Yes, just facing the camera.
Your name, please, sir.
Wesley Tasha Morris. Wesley Tasha Morris, former imperator of Liberia.
So how does it feel being in a district without representative for like 4 months now?
Well, I feel bad about it, but I do not know the process in which the government is and the court carry on. I pray that he will be arrested. President is my Jigon, senior elder of the nation. I love him, Jigon Baka. I love him as a president of Liberia. I know he will do the need for this term so that we have representative for this particular district. Of course, I'm on his home. I follow his home every night.
When you first heard that Yegen Kolba is going to be expelled because of the controversial statement he made concerning the Guinea Liberia product issue, what was your first reaction?
My reaction was, I do not know the law of Liberia, but yes, he has to go to represent Liberia. So I do not know the state or what made the other lawmaker them have taken to expel him. So I have my son there as a representative, who is our government representative for 52. So I do not know what happened, what not happened, I do not know. But my prayer is that the government of Liberia should take the rightful step.
Do you feel your domestic right in voicing the national legislature is being respected?
Somehow, they are being respected. Somehow, I do not know what are being respected. I do not know because I have not gone far up in politics. I'm not a politician. I'm a technocrat. Where we not government but private entity. So I do not know whether my right or I do or not. But however, I want for my people and the government like to do the right thing.
Is there a name again?
I'm working Tasha Morris.
Thank you, Morris. We are still getting more views from residents of district number 10.
So, welcome to Spoon TV.
Yeah.
So, we are in your district. Your district has not been represented for the
Your
past
name,
4
your name,
months.
please.
So, your name?
First, Prince Kappa is my full name. Right now, we don't have representative in District 10, but we are not verifying District number 10. The reason is each and every district we have a representative. But for now, we don't have no representative, and we're not seeing no bad election going on in District 10. So we are not verifying District 10 because like in the home and the home not gonna follow. So that's how we are right now.
So, 2017, the former lawmaker who was expelled to the House of Representatives, Yeke Japaluso Koruba. 2023, you were also re-elected by residents of the district. So, has it been any match in the past, the first 6 years under the Georgia administration coming to the expulsion?
Thank you, plenty. For me, for the past time, Yeke Koruba being in the District 10 as a representative, I haven't yet seen his work. But then they say, oh yeah, this is a work that belongs to Yeke Koruba, even in the district for us. If you see him do some work for me, I haven't yet seen anything. So I don't know what was the reason.
So let me ask you this question. The question that was made by us by the former lawmaker that the through his source that the Solomon Bullets belongs to Guinea. Has Liberia retrieved that land or what? Based upon his statement that he made, that which of course he was expelled by the House of Representatives.
However, everything was still in Chima with the government because the government are responsible to bring information to us. But since then, about the Sonoma border, we haven't heard anything that the government has retrieved the Sonoma border. We haven't heard anything. For me, I don't hear anything. I shouldn't include other people because maybe other people have information on it that they have retrieved the Sonoma border. But for me, I haven't yet seen anything or I haven't yet hearing anything about the Sonoma border.
So now, how do you feel at this critical point where other district lawmakers are represented at the House of Representatives? You have district development fund, you have a lot of things happening within the district, agriculture break and all of that. And now you as a resident of the district, how does it bother you? How do you feel?
However, we are not feeling good. We're feeling bad about this because we know that this is an immunity from the government that the district is supposed to have. But right now we are not getting it. So we're feeling bad and we are just looking up to the government to see how best they will be able to handle this, whether they will have by election for district 10. This is why we're looking up to them.
So today if the national election come up with information of by election, who will you vote for?
However, your vote is a secret. For me, I cannot display anybody right now that I will vote for.
So you voted for the SPL lawmaker.
Of course. I voted for him.
2 terms, right?
Yes.
And now why is it when it have the by election? What?
When it comes to actually, I cannot tell. Maybe my vote is my secret for now.
So you're never gonna be vote.
Prince Kappa is my full name.
All right, thank you for talking to
Thank you.
us. So let's talk to the next person. So welcome to Spoon TV. So your name?
I'm Peter S. Davis.
So you follow the conversation between you and your colleagues. So how is it?
First of all, I will say thank you to the Spoon Network. They have been monitoring and every night they are hearing what they are saying. But as for me, the problem I have with Yeke. Yeke doesn't love this country this district on heart. Being he has represented advocating, talking blah 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 blah. Nothing good happening in the district. Walk from here to Ayafid, you see you spend the people or your own self we're going to hear hops. So now we are not feeling good. But what we are doing, we are appealing to the government to think about this district. We are looking for the good representative that will represent us, while the government giving us time to have somebody else to represent the district.
So today for election, who will you vote for?
Anybody that will come now, feel that able to take out the district power or vote for that
So
person.
you voted the former lawmaker 2017?
Yes, I'm voted for Lord.
2023?
I'm voted him too.
So on what ground did you vote him?
We say as he came out to advocate for us, but now he are not doing advocate. Is nothing good in advocating. He has just talking, insulting, nothing good coming. So now I decide to leave him.
But 2017, he was one person who was critical against speaking against the former president George Weah, and you re-elected in 2023, and now you are coming back to say
If you have
he was not advocating.
if you have a child, if the child in the house, you have to forgive the child for 2 or 3 days. But if the child can't make it, you say no, this child will not make it. So that's how it is.
So what is your message to the national government?
I'm appealing to the government to tell to the election commissioner to help us to look for to go to the election commission to help us for our representative to announce what month or what date we're going to have our election to put our representative there. But not yet.
Okay, so your name again?
I'm Peter S.
All right, thank you so much for talking to Spoon TV. So quickly, we're going to wrap it up. Yes. So
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Your name?
I'm Jefferson Manuel Jr., a teacher by profession.
Are you a resident of this district?
If they have something more than the word resident, I think I will use that word because I was born here, I grew up here, and I went to school here. I'm here personally. I spent all of my years here.
Can you tell us what was your first reaction when you heard about Yeke Koluba, your former representative, being expelled?
Actually, when I heard the news about the explosion of Yega Kurba by the House of Legislature, I was disappointed in this government because this government led by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Richard Kuhn, was spearheaded by the President to take this stand because Yega Kurba was vocal in putting the government feet on fire. There is a reason for which these people decided to carry on this practice. But actually, I don't see anything in it because the Constitution make mention that we have freedom of speech and expression. Yega Kurba gave that freedom of speech, and it was not in the act of terrorism. If you discussing terrorism, Yega is not giving arm or giving information about people going to the border to take our land.
But do you think Yega, as a city representative, which of course he took oath before going into the house and then making such statement to us the country, do you think that was right?
Yega being a city representative, representing the People's Popular District number 10, making sure statement, and Yega hail from Lofa County. It's where he hail from. He understands what it meant by foreign military personnel or military armed men going to the border. Actually, it wasn't sounding right to me for Yega to make sure statement. But I don't think that should be the cause for these people taking the action. I believe it is because of the feet Yega putting on the government feet that Yega putting on fire. That's the reason. Because I'm not seeing anything different in it.
If Yega is being given the opportunity again to contest, will you vote for him?
Firstly, let me say this. I'm saying it this. Jefferson Manjolome is my name. There is no competent person apart from Josephine Terry A. David. There is no competent person in this district for us to rely on. Because all these people now that we are observing that want to do something, that are thinking of contesting within the district, they are there better drivers. The district won't be saving their hand.
The punishment given to Yega, do you think that was severe or was appropriate for him?
Firstly, it was not appropriate punishment.
Why?
The government, as I stated previously, the government did this purposely because of what Yega been saying against the government. If you follow Yega Kurba issue, Yega Kurba say from his point of view, he's not saying actually the land is for the Guinean. No, he said from my point of view or my source. Yeah. But Yega never mentioned that it is actually for the Guinean. But let me say this, if what Yega said is false, why then the government of the Republic of Liberia, they are not giving us any concrete information held by Joseph Human Baka being president of the Republic of Liberia? He went to Guinea, Conakry. They had a resolution meeting. Since then, Yega Kurba, Joseph Human Baka being president of the Republic of Liberia never given information concerning the discussion the people had in Guinea, Conakry. Since then, nothing. Yega even mentioned, Yega mentioned that pickups, if I'm not mistaken, about 12 to 15 pickups Yega mentioned that were given to the president of the president. Why the people can address that allegation? If the people think all of these things Yega said was false, yeah, the people address the allegation. We are very, very fair with it. For me, I'm members of the District Youth Council and the Concerned Alliance Youth of District number 10. We are coming out in our normal. We will give written communication to the House, to the House of Legislature, and we will give CC copy to the Supreme Court, even sending communication to the President office that when this month ends, we will march on the principal street of Monrovia, giving no go soon to the government. I'm saying this.
Your name again.
I'm Jefferson Manjo Lome Jr.
Thank you, Javad.
Thanks a lot.
Folks, we are still here in the street getting more information from residents on their views. It being in a district without a representative. With the district now without an elected representative, we talk to the street to hear directly from residents. How do they feel about the situation and what does the absence of their representative mean to them? And you've heard a lot of people saying things, diverse information, diverse opinion towards the situation. And we are working towards the market to get information from the market women. So first, this thing is, I don't know, but Kulba was expelled after lawmakers cited his controversial statement regarding the Liberia-Guinea border dispute, along with alleged violation of legislative rule during the investigation into his misconduct. So with that, the district have been just like that for like 4 months now. So we've taken it upon ourselves to get in the street of the Shetin. To get more.
Yeah. So we are currently here to be precise in district number 10, where the district is comprised of 33 communities. You have the Chuboy, you have the Cape Town, you have the Peace Island, you have the Kunkutan Bagro, and lots of up to territories. And we have come to solicit view to residents of the district in terms of how representation the district are, in terms of saying the lawmaker was expelled based upon the statement that was made by him. And regarding to the Solomon border, he said, and I quote, he said, how you doing, Mama? Yeah. So we are coming here, and other than more to talk. Yeah. So we just put the camera down. So
hello, Oma. Hi. Oma, you can talk to us more. Hey, Levi, il est échoué. Alright, no problem.
Okay. We just met the Oma, and she said she doesn't want to talk. But we were able to make our way to her, and so we are currently here, like I said, in district number 10 to be precise, since the former lawmaker was expelled. Honorable Yeke Yakwasu Koruba was expelled April 17, 2026, to the House of Representatives based upon a statement that was made by him in terms of our quote. He said the Solomon border is owned by Guinea, the Guineans. So based upon that, that's why we were expelled. So we have come to solicit view within the district. We are currently here in the markets, within the market ground, where we're going to speak to some marketeers, surrounding our views, residents surrounding the views, in terms of the district is not represented or represented. How do they feel? Your district is not represented. How do you feel? Other districts are represented. Let's see, the 3 lawmakers you have, so the 2 right now. So 1 is out, and this morning we listened to the Election Commission Chair, Jonathan Vida, who states, I quote, he said, there have been no official communication from the House of Representatives to the National Election Commission in declaring vacancy. So based upon that, they cannot proceed with that. So we have come to solicit view from the resident of the district. We are currently in the market, and behind the camera we have Abednego, we have Massa Sizi, my name is G. Gibson Zai. So we are trying to make some arrangement, pre-engagement by Massa in terms of so we can talk to resident of the district. So let's walk to. So, Mama, so very good. We
Okay, we are still here in the market, in the street, getting more views of residents, and we've met with this beautiful lady. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mama.
Your name, please.
My name is Rose. Rose, my name.
Rose. How is it affecting you to be in a district without representative for like 4 months now?
We are looking up to the government
The government for what?
to find solution because we just hear no representative. And some all we take continue because there was no honesty in the net representative for us. Nothing we get it from our end.
So Yege being expelled from the house, do you think the punishment was severe or was okay? It was appropriate?
Say,
Yege being expelled, when they took Yege from in the house, you think that punishment was bad, it was too severe or too bad for him, or it was appropriate for him?
what about when you get banned there, you're supposed to know what you're there for. Yes. Well, you get more for in trouble. So for you leaving the job, it's not my happiness. Because as soon as it's no follow, but the attitude, yeah, that's it.
If Yege is being given an opportunity to come back, will you vote for him?
Funny what you get again, man. No.
If you have another person contesting in the house, what are some of the ways you want a person to exhibit? The kind of attitude you want them to come with?
I will not even vote. So anything they do, it's not my business. I'm not voting again.
So now that your voice is not being heard in the national legislature, do you think that is okay? Is it not wrong for you?
No, it's okay for me. It's okay for me because I'm not benefiting anything. So anything they do, I accept it now.
Is that your name again?
My name is Rosetta Ma.
Thank you, Rosetta. We are getting more views around from residents. Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you, my dear?
I'm okay. Your name?
My name is Chanchege.
Janje, now that you don't have representative for like the past 4 months now, how do you feel about that?
I feel very bad about it because being in a district without a representative is a harm to the district. Because right now, if anything having to come in the house there is no one there right now to represent the district. So I feel very bad about it.
So if Yege happens to come by and contest, will you vote for him?
I don't think so. Because the reason is that Yege went there on behalf of the Liberian people. Yege went there to speak for the district. Yege went there, we put Yege there because we love him. we trusted him with our district. But right now, Yeke having to let us down because of what he did so many things. But this time around, we put Yeke there to speak on behalf of Liberia. In any cases, Yeke is supposed to have been the number one person to speak for Liberia. He was not the one to speak negatively against Liberia.
Now that your district has gone for 4 months, if you've been given the opportunity to talk directly to the national legislator, what messages will you have for them?
For me,
If you've been given the direct opportunity to talk to them.
if I having the opportunity to speak to them, because what I want to say is that the people we in the district, we decide who to put in the representative seat to represent our district, right? We did the voting. It was not them. So we asked them to really help us in our case with our representative.
Say your name again.
Chancheke.
Thank you, Janje. It was nice speaking with you.
You are welcome.
So that's it. You've gotten a lot of views from residents of this district, and we've met with this beautiful lady again. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Your name, please.
My name is Moiba.
Ma'am, how does it feel to be in a district without representative for the past 4 months now?
Well, it is not something because in our district we have to have a representative. But since then, they have expect our representative. They have not come to give new one or for us to vote for a new representative. So that's not seems to be good. Not feeling fine.
So you think the punishment that was given to Yeke, was it so severe or it was okay for him?
Well, for me, I would say it was not okay. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because we are the people within the district. And we know that Yeke is representing us in this district. Like for if anything he has done, I think the people supposed to come back so we within the district and get our view. But they didn't do it, and then they went ahead to expel Yeke. And then since then, we have not seen any action to say that there should be another representative. We are just vulnerable within this district with nobody representing us in anything.
If you get the opportunity today to talk directly to people in the House of Legislature, what's your message to them?
Well, for me, because as I said from the beginning, it never went well with me. So, in talking with them, I could appeal just in case I have the opportunity to talk. I could appeal that they should take Yeke back. But then, if they can't do that, they should try to allow us to vote for another representative because district can just be without representative while other districts have their own representative. So if my own appeal that they should accept it, if they say no, then they should allow us to vote for another representative.
All right, is there a name again?
My name is Yama Moiba.
Thank you, Yama.
Okay,
Another person, we are here to talk to this beautiful lady. Good afternoon, ma'am. Your name?
My name is Josephine Kubo Mitchell.
Josephine, how does it feel being in a district without a representative for this long?
I was telling them, no pa, no man. When somebody can harm us, who will we run to? We can nobody to run that will defend us. Just land at the motorcycle that carry me here myself was discussing on the motorcycle. Then you say it's good at that. I said, no, it's not good at that. For me, the whole thing I look at, then you can just go back and apologize. I look at I can't conclude my matter. Even last night I say I conclude my matter. Therefore, the people then they go apologize. You take the words back. You tell them sorry.
So you think the punishment that was given to Yege was too much for him?
But you see the Lamatan, it's our punishment now. It's supposed to be all because even in the church, when they give you 3 months, 3 months, nothing this. They say you shall sit down also not there. You will sit down there. But we don't know what happened. They're not calling him, but they're not saying anything. They play just silent. Supposing to people run in us, we're gone. Where will we run? Who will defend us? I'm a me. Come on, there. Oh, my man, not 2 years.
You think your right, your domestic right is being violated because of the situation?
Yes.
You as a citizen?
Yeah. Because they take it. If they suspend him, it's going to call him back. But we don't know whether they suspend him. They don't know whether they say what. They will not know nothing. They just say, oh, let me go sit down.
What's your message to the people in the house, in the House of Legislature?
That were the brethren. Their country is for every one of us. When somebody wrong, they place the wrong on the person. If they punish him, then they call him back. Then when he goes to the discipline, he will come to himself. He will say, oh, why did they punish me for it? But if they straight are vulnerable. So when they run into it, oh yeah, go, where will go? They say that, where will go?
So what's your name again?
My name is Josephine Kubo Mitchell.
Thank you, Josephine. So first, as you keep listening to diverse view on the situation, on the Yege Koloba situation, we are still in District 10, getting more view from the residents. We are in the general market in Oro community. And I guess you've been listening to so many views concerning the situation. So keep watching, and if you just joining us, this is Spoon TV Live, and this is Masa Sise. Behind the camera is Abednego Safe.
You feel familiar?
Yes.
Yeah, so folks, we are currently here in district number 10, district that capacity of 33 communities, I should be corrected. So we are in conversation in terms of with residents. How do they feel? The district, a lawmaker have been expelled April 17, 2026 of this year. And looking at with the district, how do they feel? So welcome to Spoon TV, your name?
Margaret Thomas, my name.
So we'll be talking about discussion regarding your district.
Oh, well, we have observed a number of months our district have been with all represented in the lower house. But notwithstanding, I think it is better that we do not have a representative there.
Why?
Because just me representing that district, it is a disgrace of that. Reason being, they may want to go there, of course.
But let me ask you this question. You voted this in 2017, and then 2023 was re-elected. by president of the district.
Yes, that is true. But you understand, the old boy got a power. Say, "Faithful, not fool." So let's start we elected him. He took 6 years to insult the former president, and we brought him back in using that same medium again to have insulted the current president. And more besides, I gathered with him myself that this is a style of politicking. For every leadership that comes to power, we insult. Then the next opposition will re-elect him. And I do stand by that man.
So who do you think that is delaying this whole by-election issue?
Well, it is a court. Because they have the jurisdiction to release a ruling because he took an appeal to the court. So once the court come up with a finding, obviously the lower court will send the communication to NEC, and they will declare our constituent or vacant.
So today have to be by-election. Who will you put for?
Well, there are a lot of people who are coming for, but due to the prolonged ruling of the Supreme Court, nobody knows yet who Paul or Mary should vote for. So we are still waiting for the ruling from the court.
So what is the message to national government that will be part of representative?
Oh, well,
as a resident of the district,
well,
development ongoing within other districts and your district since for the past 4 months now.
Yes, we understand that every home will have a representative. Even in your home, you the father, you stand as the arrowhead of the home. So you are the representative of that district. And our former lawmaker was a direct representative of the people. He may ask him, we must have somebody to represent us. So I am currently calling on national government and the lower house to pressure the Supreme Court to come up with a decision that the by-election will be held within our district, but we will be fully represented for the next years to come.
So let me draw your attention to this question.
Yeah.
Your former lawmaker made a statement at quotes. He said, from his source, that the Solomon border belongs to Guinea, and that wasn't anything to expel. So do you think that this border issue, why the message your lawmaker did, your former lawmaker presented, to the Liberian people, do you think it is true? And now with the situation at Solomon border?
Oh, the statement from our former lawmaker is that is an insane statement for a man who sit on taxpayer money, survive on taxpayer money, took over to defend our country, and sold the country to another neighboring country. That is an insane statement. And I really accepted the decision that the lower house took on him by his colleagues, by expelling him. That man doesn't know the position of that which he had in the past. So let me consider because it better be a private citizen to be insulted than be a government officials and be insulting.
Okay, 2023. Okay, 2017.
Yeah.
Up to 2017. You saw that the former president, George Manawia.
That's what I said.
And why is it that you was re-elected by you as a resident of the district?
Oh, well, during the last 6 years of the Weir administration, we understand that for every time he take the media, people will come after him here. So for me, I thought it was a way of preventing years in a particular process. But I came to realize that is a style of politicking by insulting national leader, every leadership that comes to power. So I have believed that myself from his side.
Okay, so your name before we leave you?
Michael M. Thomas.
Thank you for talking to Spoon TV. So, folks, you just listened to Marcus Thomas. We are currently here. So, listen to view from resident of District Number 10. For the past 4 months, from a lawmaker has been expelled. And so, how you doing, Mama?
Hello.
So, what's your name, Ma?
Ma Sony Copper.
So, Mama, how you feel your district is not represented for the past 4 months now?
I get time for this year, Beno. And the family was there, so they don't go in my again.
So the person, the last election, not say anything about by election now. So, how you feeling? You feel safe as a resident of the district?
No, no.
Representation, or you still feel represented?
No, we ain't got represented in our safe. But we know how they ready to it, I know how it will be.
Because the election commission chairman, now they call Jonathan Widow, he said they on the platform you appear on this morning, on the election you appear on the morning. He said the representative, the House of Representatives said no official document to office to declare by election for district number 10.
Yeah.
So other district now enjoying district development fund, and what about you too?
Well, I enjoy nothing about district, no development yet. Has your cat said they can get district form. Now I can be talking about form, I mean spoon. So we really want to know when they will bring somebody or he will be re-elected, we not know.
So today, if the people have bad election and you see you're on the ballot paper,
I will vote for it and my representative. I still want him.
You vote for Yege?
Yes.
Why do you vote for him?
Because the thing they moving from there for no here, no take, and the thing he thought are true.
So what did he thought that you are making now?
For the
Solomon Boda?
yes.
That he said, according to people that he listened to, he said that the Boda for Guinea?
Yes, and he still repeating it so because the post stay there, so it mean we won't believe like true. For me, I believe it. They will not believe it when they take them from there.
So why are messing now to the House of Representatives and that the government as a whole?
They must put your cap back. They must put him back to a place. Because he's not lying to all, he's talking true. And at the truth, they let to hear. We say what you can. I want to straight. For me, I say one.
So you need to go leave you.
So you cover.
Okay, man. Sony Cover. Thank you for talking to Spring TV.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just listen to my Sony Cover. So we currently here in district number 10. This district is comprised of 33 communities, and we are here at one of the biggest markets on the VP Road, where we have come to solicit view. And today our cameraman is Abenigo, and we have Mazda Seze and Mani Beji Gipsizai. So we are getting the views of the residents of the district. There has been a representation in terms of so we're not so hello brother. Yeah, welcome to Spoon TV. What's your name?
For sure, you can call me Mr. Gray.
Okay, Mr. Gray. So, Mr. Gray, how you feel since the discussion of the lawmaker, Honorable Yeke Yamaso Oliver? And how do you feel as the rest of the district?
Yeah, I would say for sure that the government embodied the House of Rep is actually doing all right. Because based on the fact that our lawmaker has been absent from the House for a long period of time, there are some civil questions to us. I mean, we've been all of our lawmaker for a long period of time, so it shouldn't have been.
But did it show you why grant your lawmaker was expelled?
Yeah, by a source from the media and then the social media and whatsoever, I understand that due to a statement for which you were expelled for. But then the expulsion having made the category standard for which you were expelled. This is why he filed appeal to the court. So I understand that he deserves some due process so he can never be mistreated by the House.
So let me quote from the former lawmakers when he said on his soul, I quote, through his souls that the Solomon Boda belongs to Guinea. And based upon that bad draft, that's how he got expelled. And now, you as a resident of the district, how you feel represented? Other districts are represented and carrying a national function in terms of district development and all of that. And with you as a resident of the district, is it safe for you?
Yeah, based on an identical question for me, I will not say A and B the identical question because that sticks the first. But I will show you that, and I can count on you that, based on the statement from the lawmaker, he's the one who can better justify it because he was the one that made the statement. And as he stands by his word, I know he's based on what he said is right. That's why he keeps standing by it. But then I will tell you that Honorable Yege Koluba is the best member ever of our current political desperation, because he's the one that comes to the media just by being aggressive. Some people go aggressive in expression, some people are kind, and then something. But what's the what you point out and what's the what you say? I believe he's in, so I believe 100% what he says and what he brings to the media.
So, what is your call to national government?
My call would be, no matter the case, to see left, right. If the case go against the honorable man, we will still put him back because he's the one that brings us the truth. If they really stay as lawmaker, it will also be in my interest.
So today you have by-election.
I will definitely get in the green light.
So yeah, they making me feel
for sure. Call me Mr. Gray. Thank
Why
you.
so sad?
No, I'm not sure about my name, Lahati Gray. Yeah, but you on the media, so.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lahati Gray. So folks, you just listen. So we're going to call the broadcast a day. So so we going to call this broadcast a day. Today we currently in the in district number 10, to be precise, where you have the VP road. Left on the VP road, we have come to the market, one of the biggest market in Oro, and I'm here with Masa Sese. We were able to solicit view from resident of the district. And Masa, what do you make of some of the resident of the district?
While I was there, that's just the nature of life. Because when we came here today, we got a lot of diverse view. Other people are saying they kind of want Yeke by. Each time they see Yeke on the ballot, whatever, they don't care what Yeke does. They will still vote for Yeke. While other people are saying Yeke career is over, Yeke is no longer coming into power. That's their personal view. And I think that's the more reason we came to District 10 to get our views concerning the situation. Who are we? We are just journalists to get information from people. So it has been a very wonderful day. People have listened, they have heard, they have listened to people from District 10. That's it. And we can call it a day.
So we'd like to say thanks to all of our viewers for following us, share the live. My name is G.K. Inside. And alongside
Masise, and behind the camera is Abenigo Say. He's where our cameraman for the day. Bye-bye.
Please share the show. Please share the show.
Go ahead, Mr. Davis. I'll be right back. Start the show, please. Greet the people. I'm coming. Can you hear me? Mr. Davis, can you hear me? Apparently not. Hold up.
Hey, hi everyone. I'm here. Mr. Davis, can you hear me? Mr. Davis, can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. Hey, we go. Guys, can you hear me? I don't think Mr. Davis can.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Go out and come back in, please.
I'm not hearing you. Let me go back and come back.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. Hi. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning in Liberia, in Australia, wherever you're at. I think Thursday now, right? So we'll stay in Wednesday night. So thank you for joining us. Please share the show. Please. Thank you for being here with us. And we're just going to be here for a short time. Well, I wasn't planning on coming on, but it's something on my mind that I have to speak about. And I didn't want it to sleep. You know, the Bible said we shouldn't go to bed angry. And so I wanted to come out here and pull my anger out to y'all. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all have seen it. And y'all are on the same page with me too, right? So, you know, I just wanted to come say my own to my people, to Mr. Davis and everyone else. So please share the show and come by. Let's discuss. This is all about Liberia. Everybody claims to be doing it for Liberia, right, Mr. Davis? So
Yes.
when we see them going wrong, we have to say something because it's all about Liberia. We are all doing it for Liberia. We have to conscientize our people that to really, really look, like the Bible says, not everyone who says law will enter the kingdom of heaven, right? That who are Christian or who are doing the right thing, or none of us are perfect. Let me make that disclaimer. But a lot of people come in the name of the law, and they are the devil grandchildren, and everywhere else, and something. So they have to. That's what the Bible says. You should test the spirit. Don't just listen to anyone who say, "Oh, law," and you think that go get your head. Oh, touch me. Pray for me. I don't give my head to everybody to put hands on like that. I already did my own generational, issue, curse down the line or whatever generational thing that we did not know about, that I'm already dealing with, that we all are dealing with. Now somebody else can put their own to add their own on it. We're not doing that, Mr. Davis. You gotta test the spirit. So Liberian people, you gotta test the spirits. All the people you see on social media today, all the people you see in your neighborhood and claim in the name of, oh, we're doing it for Liberia. We're trying to, put expose the good. Are they really doing it for Liberia, or they're doing it for themselves? You got to be smart. People have used it long enough. We got to be smart. All of us, right? We have to be smart from now on. You have to test the water, see what a person had done for this so-called Liberia that everybody love. What they have done to Liberia, what they have done for Liberia, before you believe whether they really are truly doing it for Liberia or they are in it for themselves. Because some things that people do out here that they won't be about to talk about, and this is about one of my big brother who I truly love and respect, and I still do, right? But when you love and respect somebody, when they do wrong, you have to call them out on it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm going to do here today, because I'm not into the whole personal attacking, all of that. But what I saw today, I felt disgusted, because I don't think that should be messages that would be preaching into our country. We know what this beloved country has. We know how long, we have struggled. We know where we came from. 14 years of civil war. But it looks like 20 some more years. But seems like we can't recover. So let me just call it that. And then We are praying for peace. We are praying for togetherness. The stupidity that happens that claims so many lives. I think it's more than 250,000. People say that as if they know the counts, which they don't. It was more lives that were lost, more than 250,000. If you ask me, I would say that. Right? So for them to be pushing messages like this, like what we are hearing or what we heard today, I think that's disgusting. No politics. No amount of politics should push us to something like that. So I didn't want it to get cool, Mr. David. I wanted to come out and say my own piece. You know, we can say our own here, right? Everybody say our own, and we can stay last before we go to bed. People can come later on after to, you know, when daybreak and watch it later on and do that. And other people sleeping, other people up and watching it. And we appreciate the ones who can be up watching it with us live. We appreciate them. Share the show. Please do so. And Mr. Davis, go ahead. How are you and what's on your mind? So I'm getting the video ready so we can just go into it and just talk about it and call it a night.
Yeah, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone that listening to this movement. And people to come, please share the show in the first place, but we're not going to sit there and allow lies. Because myself, I wrote on the American issue. I tried to post it, but it's not posting. Because what Donald Sanders said is not on video.
Will you go into, I just said, that's our topic. So
the way the other people
let me lower the video.
Not correct. So we came to measure on issue, maybe comprehension or politics making out of it, or I don't know, they're against somebody. So we everybody will listen to the story because people are not listening to it yet. And
I got a video. I'll play them both.
So that's it.
Okay, so let me do this first. So yeah, Mr. Davis, thank you for showing up with me and trying to talk about this, because we all need to be talking about these things. These things have the propensity of bringing trouble in the country. There's whole tribal, religious war. We've been there, done that. You know what I mean? I don't think people, especially if you have a platform that people sit and listen to you, I don't think people should be taking that for granted and think that you can just go there and use because you got disagreement with somebody or politics and you just say and just mislead people about what someone said when it's not true, right? That's my problem. So let's get into it, people. Let's first listen to what Stanton had to say. And then we will play what he's accusing Donald Sanders of. And then we will deal with the American man himself. So listen, shall we?
Sanders said, the man will go pray. He's a Muslim. He's a Catholic. How can you call a sitting senator, you beat him on his religion, you beat him on his ethnicity, you beat him on his tribe, you beat him on anything you want to beat him on, and you say the man's a Catholic. I mean, can you imagine that the guys will be free to curse? If you guys are saying that's what Donald Sanders meant, Donald Sanders not attacking Muslim. Donald Sanders not attacking the Badino people. Can you tell Donald Sanders and the government now to put out a statement to take back what it said to American? You attack one Muslim, you attack all Muslim. You bring up a religion, it's a problem. I mean, it's bad that when you have a Nigerian ECOWAS to talk about another senator, man, and President Baga did nothing but to sit with him during the July 26 program in Buchanan. It's an endorsement. That's look. One day we will tell the story. It's wrong. But to go and attack a religion, to go and attack somebody mad as a certain government minister or director, that's a problem. If you want to cause, get out of government. It's a bad image for President Bwaka. Oh, he mean it that way. He was also talking that way, but you know he was drunk, so he talking like this. No, call me names. Say anything you want to say. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. But when you represent the office of the president, this government, the Joseph Yima Bwaka we know.
Can you hear it?
Then you want us to say it's okay? Man, President Bwaka got work to do. The Liberian people are angry. They are getting angrier every day. Now today, Daniel Sano said, am I going to start the election for President Bwaka? Am I going to start the election for Joe Weah? What kind of madness is that? You call the man can flee, that he can't pray? I mean, when will President Bwaka discipline those ignorant people? You know how he won election? What was Daniel Sano? You know how he won election? I mean,
That's what
to be frank, don't stand on me. It's ridiculous. President
No,
Bwaka,
it is wrong. It is wrong.
no. I'm not to say it is wrong. This is unbecoming. The president got to speak to it. Those are lawmakers that you go to when you want something done for the country. You cannot allow the people that you appointed in government to insult them. You insult the Muslim people. You are saying that the Muslim people, the man that can flee, he doesn't pray 5 times a day. Even when
I
Daniel,
condemn it. I condemn it. I condemn it 100%.
Said that. What would President Bwaka take charge of his ministers and deputy ministers? Is that what he wanted to do? What would President Bwaka take charge, right? And condemn his minister openly, right? You find the man minister causing snowman. He didn't do anything. Dude, they got in at Marcos and Parcos. Now they're going against the Muslim people. They are going against the religious people, Madingo people. Instead, man, it's a kafli. The man need to go pray. Now you say, I'm
Oh my God. Let's play this again. Or maybe we will play it again later.
Yeah,
Now, let's play what Donald Sanders truly said. Because this is the Stanton version of what, I don't know if he paraphrasing or how he understood it, but let's play what Donald Sanders truly said without the propaganda and the misleading or something. Let's play it. Hold on. Let me play the video. This is just out of control. All of those things that he said.
He contradicts himself. He contradicting what the man said. I listened to clearly what the man said.
Let's listen to what this dude said. I don't know Donald Sanders. I don't see him, but wrong is wrong and right is right. Instead of out here pushing religious and tribal war.
To pray to God for forgiveness. If you are a Muslim like myself, we go to the mosque with
Can you hear it?
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
You think Daniel Sanders said anything different? But this hypocrisy, Dara Delonen are the one that causing this problem.
On the trend of the conversation, but I just want to say that it is important for our people who are listening to us to get to understand the true motive of some of these people who think that politics is all about deception. You hear someone saying, oh, the Unity Party Alliance won the campaign, won the election through lies. So you see, they themselves now are trying to peddle lies and create a scenario where it do not exist. And so you see some senators who are supposed to be in charge of the drug issue, because on a very serious note, the Liberian Senate took siege of the matter. They've been briefed on 2 separate occasions. And through the Committee on Defense, Security, and Intelligence, the Senate has been briefed regularly. But for 2 of these senators to keep coming on the radio and making insinuation that draws the integrity of the Liberian Senate into question is mind-blowing, and I thought it is something that should be brought to the attention of the leadership of the Senate. Senator Amarakone believes that the president is being held hostage because people who are involved with the drug situation are being arrested, are being prosecuted, some are being suspended, some are being dismissed. So all the things they didn't expect to happen are happening. So they still try to create doubt where there's no doubt. And to that end, I listened to one of them was on one of the show the other day. He said the quiet in the country is sponsored by the way the government is handling it. Because the government has not opted to protect anybody who is involved with it. Hairs are rolling. So the reason why some of the people in opposition are quiet is because they know what is coming for them. The drug scenario in the country didn't start in 2024. You listen to the Minister of Justice, who is the co-chair of the Joint National Security. He said it is believed to have started about 6 years ago. And that information was corroborated by what the police RG said. So the way the president has handled this issue clearly showed that he's a decisive leader and he's not being held hostage anywhere. The president surrounds himself with sincere people who are good intention for the country. So when Senator Amarakone making the insinuation, he should also know that he's thwarting with the reputation of others who have lived to build that reputation for themselves. And these are the people who don't like you to disagree with them. Oh, they're attacking us because we're expressing our view. But the views that you're expressing about other people are very offensive. So when you say the president is being held hostage, what are you saying? That the president, National Security Advisor, Mr. Kofi Woods, is trying to arm twist the president to do something wrong? Are you saying that the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs got other motives that he's pursuing for which the desire of the president on this issue is not being implemented? And like who says, sometimes when you're talking to people, know who you're talking to. Because Ndakone knows that the things he's saying will not penetrate the walls of the intelligentsia. He's simply talking for the sake of talking so that people can say, oh yeah, Amara then a critical voice. But who consider Amara a critical voice in Liberia? When this man bears some of the greater responsibility for reversing the gains the country made in the past. Minister Pierre mentioned the bringing of we to the presidency. Amara was at the core. He was at the core. They came here, they organized fictitious pool. Now make it to appear that nobody ever won the election in 2017 other than George Weah. Amara was at the epic center of all of these fictitious and dealings, just to set the public tone that the whole country was prepared to elect Weah as president. And indeed, the plot was successfully executed. They went, they connived, they colluded, and systematically rigged that election and said to the public that, look, the man won 14 counties. Somebody who was in opposition, never had a money to campaign through the country, no logistics, no message, nothing on the count, could win 14 counties. When you made him president, and president by default, 6 years after, he spent over 100 million in the campaign. He couldn't defeat the Joseph Boga who they say was sick or going to die the next day after the election. So you see the paradox? You see the contradiction?
So spend money, the boss is finna eat the money.
So if I mean I know Amara is we come from the Islamic faith, but as Christian, when I'm guilty, I go to seek the face of God in supplication for the things that Amara colluded and did to this country, for which it seems now that we are starting anew on the leadership of President Boubacar. He needs to take a time to go to the mosque on Friday to seek the face of Allah in supplication. Let it be forgive. Because this country, there are so many persons who died by the roadside because the hospitals were not functional. There are so many students who cannot go to school because of the decision that the likes of Amara made
Okay. So there you have it. What Donald Sanders said, right?
Right.
And the demonstration of Stanton right now. And I'm gonna play a game. Let's hear what Stanton said. This man said. If it's anywhere, or maybe I should play it later, right?
Right.
Let's talk about it. I mean, this is, like I said, this is somebody whom I care about and respect very much. And when they're doing that politics, and I said, okay, but this is beyond politics. This has the, like I said earlier, propensity of putting or causing trouble in our country. These are things that we experienced before. Tribal war, relations war, and all of that. What this man said, Donald Sanders said, has anything to do with calling Emma religion? Say he can't pray. Say he a Madingo man. Say he this 1 year. He won't go pray. He can't pray 5 times a day. He's a kafiri. What the hell? What that man just said? How is any of what Stanton just said sound like what Donald Sanders just said? But go ahead, Mr. Davis.
From both videos, I listened to it. First, I didn't listen to it. So when I was listening to Spoon TV, when everybody was coming on, he wrong, the other person, he should not say it. Nothing wrong.
They're all coward and chicken. They don't even know what they're talking about.
They didn't listen to it or only listen to what Stanton was saying. So myself, I took the scene side with Stanton. I said, it's sure the man said it. So I said, let me listen to him because he had another interview today. So I listened to that first one. Then I listened to the interview. You got watching an interview today to see whether you're gonna see what Stanton said. So, but when I hear it, I went back. I said, let me go back to the page where he said it in. So I listened to him. He said, as a Christian, whenever you make mistake, you go to God, seek the face of God, and ask for forgiveness.
In the church.
Yeah, in the church. As a Christian, that's what we do. And American, he need to go to the mosque
because he's a Muslim.
God and ask for forgiveness. He never said Muslim. He never said Mandingo. He said American. It happened. The pastor preached in the church. We should go. You understand? When you go to the church, he be saying the kind of thing. It's almost like what create problem in Rwanda that killed a lot of people. Because it was from radio show. You don't say those stuff. It's very general. What he was saying, he called him Kafiri. And
that's why I'm upset with him. And I feel like I have to say your name on the show here today.
Yeah, then see people coming on. Yeah, you talk to the Muslim people, the man never say Muslims. You never even mention the word Muslims. The man say, as I know American, he go to the mosque, let him go to the mosque and ask God for forgiveness for what he did, all the wrong thing he had done. You should know when you're a finance minister, you know what they did. All those stuff, let him seek the face of God for forgiveness. Remember, only telling him, remember, seek face for forgiveness. You never even only say mosque. I only hear mosque. You never even say Islam. You never hear the word, I never hear the word Islam in him. He said, at his faith, you go to the mosque, let him go to the mosque and go ask God for forgiveness. Because of what he did in the past and what he's still doing. And for me, I don't really look at Eddie Snow and American and what they're doing. Are they advocating for what? What I mean, purpose? You senator, you get the leadership role in your hand. Look at common AFL to go get boat and to go to the ship. They don't get boat. You're taking $40,000 every 2-3 years. You're back out for yourself. You can't even buy one speedboat for the people that not cost even one of those money. Why you can say the 3 years we give it to AFL or we give it to the defense ministry to buy selling things for themselves to be able to move around the sea coast. You do some other things. Some of them go to buy their own private boat. They get boat with them. But the AFL don't have it. They can't on radio show and start talking about talk show. Where's the talk show? Where are you guys? Oh, we need to talk about the drugs. Then they lead the country. I hope you guys say not dealing drugs too. To me, I like some of them they are linked with the drugs people because they're just talking. They got what they call it as example when they see you got a whole newspaper. You are renowned, you can't sit in America. You're just talking nonsense. I know the people the government will fall down. The government do this one. You can't call the people by name. Then say the government need to call the name. You the generally know the name. Why you can call them? Why you can print it out on the newspaper? Say you know them. Or he afraid they're gonna carry lawsuit against the close that newspaper down. So he ain't want to call anybody name because they're gonna sue him for millions of dollars. A lot of people are gonna sue him. Then you'll be forced to come in the country. All the newspaper gotta go close down. They gotta sell the newspaper or the close it down. That's what they're gonna do. So he's very afraid because if I know somebody do something, I know I get all the information. I will put it outside. But I don't know why is he afraid. The whole government gonna fall down. You know the government gonna fall down, make it fall down.
It's not like you care what the government fall down.
So I don't really understand that.
Thank you.
What's
Thank you, Mr. Davis. Welcome, Emmanuel. Thank you. So we just here to I don't know if you were listening to Spoon today, but somebody sent me a clip of Stanton going off on Donna Sando saying something about American Senator American calling him name, attacking him, Madingo, attacking Muslim. So myself, when I heard that, I was like, did he really do that? Why would he do that? You know, I was gonna when I was looking for the video, I didn't see the video itself, but then I saw this girl video. And then when I listened to it, I'm like, well, what this man is saying is way different from what Stanton is saying. So I don't know if you listened to it today, Emmanuel, but
I did not listen to what Stanton said.
Okay, so let me play it and you will hear what Donald Sanders said. Because I was very angry in my spirit when I heard this.
Okay, let me listen to them, both of them.
I was very angry in my spirit when I heard Stanton stuff and I listened to the both video. I was very angry because this is wrong. Listen.
I think the one West Stanton was saying, I think listen to it in a dream, but I don't.
For what? Wow.
It's not loading.
Did you play?
Oh, not hearing anything.
I mean,
you can hear?
You
hearing it?
I think I am watching it by myself.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
I said I enjoying myself. Yes, sir. I thought I was screen So I thought I was screen sharing. I just see. Oh, mommy. But what is it doing? That's a shame, Amy. Hold on. There you go. All right. There you go.
He's a Kafli. How can the man will go pray? He's a Muslim. He's a Kafli. How can you call a sitting senator? You beat him on his religion. You beat him on his ethnicity. You beat him on his tribe. You beat him on anything you want to beat him on. And you say the man's a Kafli. I mean, can you imagine that the guys will be free to cause? If you guys are saying that's what Donald Sanders meant, Donald Sanders not attacking Muslim. Donald Sanders not attacking the Madingo people. Can you tell Donald Sanders and the government now to put out a statement?
For what?
To take back what is said to American. You attack one Muslim, you attack all Muslim. You bring up a religion, it's a problem. I mean, it's bad. That when you have a Nigerian ECOWAS to talk about another senator, man, and President Baga did nothing but to sit with him during the July 26 program in Buchanan. It's an endorsement. Guys, look, one day we will tell the story. It's wrong. But to go and attack a religion, to go and attack somebody's mind as a certain government ministers or director, that's a problem. If you want to cause, get out of government. It's a bad image for President Bouaka. Oh, he mean it that way. He was also talking that way, but you know he was drunk, so he talking like this. No, call me names. Say anything you want to say. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. But when you represent the office of the president, this government, the Joseph Yima Bouaka we know, then you want us to say it's okay? Man, President
I listened to the part. I heard it. Yeah.
people are angry. They are getting angrier every day. That today, Daniel Sano said, am I going to start the election for President Bouaka? Am I going to start the election for Joe Weah? What kind of madness is that?
All right. So that's what Stanton version says that. I think you heard it. You heard it. Donald Sano part away, right?
No, I didn't hear the Donald Sano part. I won't get it, please.
Oh, you didn't get it?
Yeah, play it too.
I was watching, but I didn't.
Okay, let me play so you can hear him. Let me bring it in from small.
Don't forget to share you playing it to yourself.
Oh, I forgot again. Yeah, I forgot again. Sorry. There we go. When you play on my end of that, I think it said on the screen already. There you go. Let's start from
conversation. But I just want to say that it is important for our people who are listening to us to get to understand the true motive of some of these people who think that politics is all about deception. You hear someone saying, oh, the Unity Party Alliance won the campaign, won the election through lies. So you see, they themselves now are trying to peddle lies and create a scenario where it do not exist. And so you see some senators who are supposed to be in charge of the drug issue, because on a very serious note, the Liberian Senate took siege of the matter. They've been briefed on 2 separate occasions. And through the Committee on Defense, Security, and Intelligence, the Senate has been briefed regularly. But for 2 of these senators to keep coming on the radio and making insinuation that draws the integrity of the Liberian Senate into question is mind-blowing, and I thought it is something that should be brought to the attention of the leadership of the Senate. Senator Amakwane believes that the president is being held hostage because people who are involved with the drug situation are being arrested, are being prosecuted, some are being suspended, some are being dismissed. So all the things they didn't expect to happen are happening. So they still try to create doubt where there's no doubt. And to that end, I listened to one of them was on one of the show the other day. He said the quiet in the country is sponsored by the way the government is handling it. Because the government has not opted to protect anybody who is involved with it. Hairs are rolling. So the reason why some of the people in opposition are quiet is because they know what is coming for them. The drug scenario in the country didn't start in 2024. You listen to the Minister of Justice, who is the co-chair of the Joint National Security. He said it is believed to have started about 6 years ago. And that information was corroborated by what the police RG said. So the way the president has handled this issue clearly showed that he's a decisive leader, and he's not being held hostage anywhere. The president surrounds himself with sincere people who are good intention for the country. So when Senator Amara Conen making the insinuation, he should also know that he's thwarting with the reputation of others who have lived to build that reputation for themselves. And these are the people who don't like you to disagree with them. Oh, they're attacking us because we're expressing our view. But the views that you're expressing about other people are very offensive. So when you say the president is being held hostage, what are you saying? That the president, National Security Advisor, Mr. Kofi Woods, is trying to arm to the president to do something wrong? Are you saying that the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs got other motives that he's pursuing for which the desire of the president on this issue is not being implemented? And like who said, sometimes when you're talking to people, know who you're talking to. Because Senator Conen knows that the things he's saying will not penetrate the walls of the intelligentsia. He's simply talking for the sake of talking so that people can say, oh yeah, Amara then a critical voice. Who consider Amara a critical voice in Liberia? When this man bears some of the greater responsibility for reversing the gains the country made in the past. Minister Pierre mentioned the bringing of we to the presidency. Amara was at the core. He was at the core. They came here, they organized fictitious pool. Now make it to appear that nobody ever won the election in 2017 other than George Weah. Amara was at the epicenter of all of these fictitious and dealings, just to set the public tone that the whole country was prepared to elect Weah as president. And indeed, the plot was successfully executed. They went, they connived, they colluded, and systematically rigged that election and said to the public that, look, the man won 14 counties. Somebody who was in opposition, never had a money to campaign through the country, no logistics, no message, nothing on the count, could win 14 counties. When you made him president, and president by default, 6 years after, he spent over 100 million in the campaign. He couldn't defeat the Joseph Boga who they say was sick or going to die the next day after the election. So you see the paradox? You see the contradiction?
So only the budget finna eat the money.
So if I mean I know Amara is we come from the Islamic faith, but as Christian, when I'm guilty, I go to seek the face of God in supplication for the things that Amara colluded and did to this country, for which it seems now that we are starting anew on the leadership of President Blaka. He needs to take a time to go to the mosque on Friday to seek the face of Allah in supplication. Let it be forgive. Because this country, there are so many persons who died by the roadside because the hospitals were not functional. There are so many students who cannot go to school because of...
Okay, so we'll stop there. You heard what he said, right? Because that a Muslim and whatever Benin we're talking about. So you can go ahead.
Thank you so much. I listened to both of them, and I copied a few things from Stanton, and I also copied a few things from Sando. One major thing that I pick up from Stanton is that if you bring about religious in political matter, it's a problem. I agree with him on that. And I will speak from our perspective here in the United States. The minority here in the United States, as a white man or majority person, if you talk to them and measure their race, they take exception. So that, for instance, if President Trump talks about somebody who is not white and he referenced the black race, people say he's a racist. When he spoke and said the people that came from Mexico, they are criminal, you were sending by the Mexican to exception, because they were not the Mexican that were coming across the border. If I made some good Mexican to feel like he meant all the Mexicans were criminals. The reason I'm using this as an example is that in Liberia, the Muslims are minority. They quite to take offense when you call that, but you call Muslim name. It is from that point that I want to agree with Stanton. Although I didn't hear Sandos saying the mess of Kafli, he did not put any kind of description. But when you are a political leader, you are an official of the government, and you're speaking as an official spokesman of the government, try to avoid the minority aspect of the nation so that they don't take offense. Wow. There are many people in the country who will intentionally do something bad, but the moment the police are ready to say, because I'm black, because I'm a Mexican, they start to play the racial and the minority card. So, in my opinion, Sandos should have spoken to Amara Kone without measuring Islam, because people from the Islam religion are always taking offense, whether you say it right, no matter how you say it. You have to see what I'm talking about in America. When you talk, you when you talk, you call black, you refer to somebody as black. All the good thing you might say, even the team in your conversation, they will turn it back to you and say you're playing a racial card. So, in my opinion, Sandos shouldn't have gone that direction. I'm not saying that's what he did, but because the Muslim or the minority in any society are quick to take offense, try to avoid anything that they can always try on. You shouldn't have said the man is a Muslim, just as I'm a Christian, let him go to the mosque and pray. The thing you're accusing Amara of, it was not committed in the mosque. It's a crime against the state, or it's an offense against the state. Me, in my opinion, I would say Amara should seek forgiveness from the Liberian people. It should leave it like that. Like what I would have said it. I would say, you know what I mean? All the things Amara did to the nation here, he need to seek the Liberian people forgiveness. It should leave it like that. In my opinion, you hear all the people talking. Don't create any kind of room for speculations. Don't give people a chance to run on things that they've been looking for to run on, even if you don't mean that. So, in my opinion, you shouldn't have measured the man religion.
All right, thank you, Amanda.
I'm not saying he's wrong, but because the way people think, the same way in America, when you're talking to me, you say black, and I'll take offense because you call black, even though I'm black. Everybody can see me very clearly. Black means I know I'm black. But because you say I'm black now, then people say you're playing racial card. So,
all right, thank you.
Naming the man religion. So that's how I see it.
Thank you. So now I just want to touch on some of the things that you said, which I disagree with, right? You give a lot of examples in the United States, and you mentioned Trump saying stuff about Mexican crossing the borders. I think it's far different from what Donald Sanders said today. And then you talk about mentioning blacks. Nobody just mentioned blacks here and people get offended. It depends on what you're saying and how you say it. Okay? So the whole thing about pacifying a special group of people that they are off limit, they are untouchable, they should be untouchable. Certain religion, certain tribes should be untouchable. Talk about everybody else, even though they are part of the country, even though they are Liberians, but talk about every other like stereotype. The guys stereotyping like bro for every tribes in the religion and too. They make fun of them. But when it comes to Muslim, oh, let it be off limits. Nobody should touch it. When it comes to Mandingo, oh, let it be off limits. We need to stop offering that narrative. That is not a good something. We are all Liberians. We are all one. And if it's not being said in an offensive way, no, but I don't care how much a majority you are. If somebody is saying something that is offensive to you, you should answer to it. You should respond to it. I don't care how much minority you are. If somebody is saying something in an offensive way, you have the right to be offended. But just because you're a minority, somebody just says something and you just be timid and just you should jump and just be the they're talking about the whole entire race. They're talking about the whole entire religion. That's dangerous, and that's the nonsense that my brother Stanton is trying to propagate. And I disagree with him with this one. I'm gonna call him out on it. I don't usually do this because why this have a way of bringing problem into Liberia? We've been there. We've done that before. People like him who say he's speaking for Liberia, there should be all the politics. It doesn't matter how much you disagree with somebody, they should be off limits. Trump said, you mentioned Trump saying Mexican coming across, they are all rapists. That's what he said. They are all murderers and rapists. That's what he said. He never said some. So every Mexican had a right to be offended, to be upset, because the way he said it, he said they are all murderers and rapists. That's what he said. He never distinguished anyone, to say some of them. So every Mexican had that right to be mad. If Trump said all the Africans that are coming here, they are all lazy, they are all this, they are all that, I would be offended too, because I'm an African, even though I'm not lazy or I'm not into those things he's saying, but he said all of them. Now, Stetson came, he said, how Donald Trump said, the Muslim people, the Mandingo people, the memo go to your kafiri. You should go to something and you touch one Muslim, you touch one, you're talking about the main religion. What nonsense is that? That's not what he said. That's not what he did. This is what Donald Trump said, and I don't know if y'all pick it up. Donald Trump actually wanted to talk about when Christians commit sin. They go to the church to seek for forgiveness. But then he said, I know Amara is a Muslim, but as for me, he said, when Christians something, and then he called himself, he said, because he know Amara is not a Christian. So that's why he called himself. He said, I know Amara is a Muslim, but when Christians say, we go to the church and something, so Amara needs to go to the mosque and seek for forgiveness. What was so bad in that? What is Amara going to go seek for forgiveness? In the church? Where in that is he talking about the entire Muslim religion or the Mandingo people or whatever the center trying to make it something, or the American man? He always come and say, disrespect people, say things that is not true, that he want to run and hide behind religion and hide behind tribe. What nonsense is that? That stuff has got to stop. You are Liberian, for goodness sake. You come and call all of the Liberian people, tribes and religion, you call them out. Everybody here, we all call all of them out every time. Why should you be above the law? Why should you be untouchable? And then you come and say nonsense that is not true. Then you should be untouchable when they say something to you. Oh my God, they say our whole entire race, they say our whole entire religion. Our BS has got to stop. That's nonsense. And people that sitting there and puffering that narrative, as like Mr. Derek just said, Rwanda's trouble did not start on something. It started on the radio. And thank God. Liberian people are not stupid anymore. They're not listening to the people there. You know how many Muslim people went after American for that nonsense? It's only the one that, in every tribe, in every religion, in every something, they got single family, they got people who are just stuck up in there. Those people are something. But a lot of them, especially this girl that made this video, she a Muslim too. Because everybody heard what Donald Trump said. He never said anything offensive to say Muslim or to Mandingo or anything. Or he never said anything that is religious or something. No, that's not what he was doing. What Donald Trump said is true. He's a Christian. He goes to the church to seek for forgiveness. And Makuna is a Muslim. Where does he go? When he want to pray every Friday night to the mosque? What is in that is so offensive, or that should be offensive, or that should be, it's bad. You call a certain senator, you call him a tribe, you call him a religion. What's that? By you sitting there screaming it
Amy,
out,
can I ask you a question,
that will
please?
make it right. That will make it sounds true. No, you are bringing problem between people, and thank God a lot of people can see through that mess. It is wrong what Stanton did to sit on a platform and try to. I know when he's screaming with it, and that would make it any true, or he's the only person who has a monopoly over the social media space, and nobody else can see that video, that you think you can come and spin that whole thing that person took, like, I don't know, like 3 seconds to say, and you took a whole how many minutes saying what this man did not say. You saying it because what then all of the other weird shit is saying that because they don't have any plans, they don't have any strategy. They're just looking for something to grab on, and they want to make it all of religious politics and make it all of tribal politics and something, and think that's going to win them votes or whatever. That nonsense has got to stop. And it's so disgusting. It's so disappointing that people that you don't even think these things will come from when you're hearing it from them. It is so disappointing.
Can I ask a question, please?
Go ahead, ask a question.
For me, like I said, I'm not going to base my argument on what Stanton said. But
that's what we're talking about, because that's what people are listening to, and other people take it to people who are not listening. When I heard Stanton saying that thing, I felt some type of way about Donald Sanders. I decided I didn't even listen to what Donald Sanders said yet. I was like, well, why would Donald Sanders say that? Why would he do that? Why, if you want to go after America, there are a lot of things that you can go after him for. Why would he mention to talk about his religion and talk about his tribe? Until I actually saw the video of the something of what he said, and I was like, oh my God, what Sanders is doing is dangerous. He got to stop.
Okay, so let me say what I was saying. Like I said, I'm not going to quote what Stanton said. I did not even, before even Stanton went ahead with that video, Amara himself responded to what Donald. I mean, even listening to Donald Sanders, I read Amara's response.
Oh yeah.
And I will say it again. Right on this show here, if you must have any disagreement, and I post your picture with your child, the first thing you say, don't involve my children in anything happening between us.
That's a different situation.
I'm coming. What Donald Sanders said, just take that clip or take that particular part, write it out, and find any kind of interpreter, any kind of software interpreter, and seek clarity. It will advise that when you are speaking professionally, do your best to avoid naming a religion. Because if you do it, the thing about it, I mean, the point you're not understanding here, we got different people who understand. The way you understand it, I mean, not understand that. The way Mr. David understand, I mean, not understand that. So to avoid controversy, just talk to the man directly and say, you need to go to the Liberian and seek forgiveness for what you did to this country. And you're done with it. We're not going to be where we are today. You are speaking from a position of the government. So when you're talking to the man, the last time the other guy did, he posted Edwin Snow and his mother, and he said, I had to go, I don't know how your mother feel, what kind of statement he made about it. Edwin Snow felt that his mother was insulted. The president, according to Edwin Snow, the president had to call him and say, oh, sorry for what happened, but I will investigate. So even the president calling, the vice president call him. Now, if that person had just posted Edwin Snow's picture without attaching his mother, he wasn't going to be where it is. So every good thing that he tried to say, because he attached the man's mother picture, it took a different twist. So if you're saying something about somebody, Amy, as a professional person, speak to the policy and don't name whether they are from Ghana, they are from Nigeria, they are from Muslim, they are from East, they are from Baha'i, they are from Christianity. Don't name it. What I'm saying, you're not understanding right now. We'll come down tomorrow, you understand it. Don't speak on professional issues and measure race and measure any minority aspect of how to do it. You know, religion. When you do it, you change the whole narrative. The way you don't think that people will see it. Donald Snow spoke from his heart. Why he felt Amara did against the country, he spoke it out. That was it. Stay there. tell him, seek forgiveness from the Liberian people, and you'll be done with it. But to say, I'm a Christian, you are a Muslim, go to the church. No, don't do that. Now you see people in relation card. You should just avoid that. Simple as that. You should just avoid it. Now, all the Google information you put out there, nobody looking at it. They're looking at because you said, man, it's a Muslim. So, when you're speaking in a professional setting, Amy,
only a few people are making it that way. That's the narrative.
And we're talking about it now.
Yeah, that was it. That's what we're talking about. It's not
your whole
all the
narrative.
people, and we need to stop putting people in the box. If Donald Sanders needs to come up here and talk about how Muslims are like this, how they want to and left America and went attacking Muslim or his tribe and say, oh, how many dingo people are like that, how many? Oh, then I want to hear have some other contents with, because then that would be out of line.
The question here is
that would be way out of line.
Amen. The question here is, should the Christian to be offended?
Trump, exactly, because he's talking about Christian. Trump did not say, Trump would not go stand there and say the black community had been forgotten for years. We need to do something that would make this community something that black people get offended about it. No. There would be no way. They would be cheering him on. So it depends how you say it. It depends how you say it. That's what I'm saying. What that man said over there, the people that are making it, Emma always run behind. The same when he said something, he said he had the last time they were talking about, oh, my people, me, my people. What nonsense. What would then people, because he appeared on with Stanton the other day, so Stanton that he owing that body now, so he owing it to push a narrative now. That's what he doing, and that's why I'm disappointed in him. I mean, you can play the politics, you can do all of that, but there's just certain boundaries you just don't cross. Because why? If that's something that something for the country, you don't do that. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't like that got something to do with personality. You doing like he's been doing. That one, they've been hitting him back. They've been doing back and forth. But something that got something that has something to destroy Liberia, you don't do that. That's what I'm saying. It depends how you say these things. Not because so you just telling us, oh, you can't talk about so you can't say all the Muslim community. They everybody should start jumping. Oh, then I say Muslim. Oh. Then when I say all the Christian, oh, then I say no, just stop there. That's not how it works. It depends on what you're saying. If you look at your Muslim brothers and sisters then who are equally Liberians and going and saying something negative about them, making them feel like they're, and we always come in and talk about it, making them feel oh you are any Liberian more than them. That one we all always talk about it, say that's wrong. But what Donald Sanders said, there was nothing wrong with what he said. He was actually talking about him. I can play that part of the video again so you can hear it. Then he called himself because he know that Amara is a Muslim. He's a Christian. You are actually trying to talk about going to the church, and then he said, I know Amara is a Muslim, but in a Christian faith, when we studied, that's how he went about it. He never said anything negative about Muslims, something or whatever. So it's not the same as mentioning anything. That's what I'm trying to say. I understand what you're saying, but it's not what he said. No. But go ahead, Mr. Davis.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that there was nothing over there. The way my brother is saying that. So we the Christians should take offense against Donald Sanders that Donald Sanders mentioned our religion too. So we can't on the air we say Donald Sanders, you should mention Christianity. No, you're not Christian, you're not the one. No. You abuse the Christian faith, you do the one, you do the one. No, we're not supposed to say. The message as he go to church, he go to church to seek God for forgiveness. So Americans should go to the mosque and seek for forgiveness. It's common. He didn't say the Muslims. He didn't say nobody. So he just links somewhere right there, but that statement is not even wrong. And in the first place, American and Edison not going to be on. You were not here when Edison calls the old man, the old man before he come by, he can't apologize. When he tell you the man was a drunk or other one there, you know why he did down there to the man children there, the grandchildren there. They will take issue against you. Because he's a sitting senator, then you talking to somebody that he's a drunk. In case you Edison, you just talk about, they put your picture with your mind, you get offended. Then you calling somebody pa. The man like a bone, you calling him, and you can do this, you can do this. So why think you are done to that man in the family too? That he's a drunkard. All thing you can do is just a drunkard, you can just drink. When you drink, you just talk nonsense. That's what you were telling that man that day. Because at least know the people
Oh,
go
yeah.
and say anything negative. No. You came by after you look at it for time and say, oh, you know, I've been papi, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say this one. So you think what happened to the mentoring and were they sleeping when you were saying the thing there? Or you just say because you can't come by and can't say sorry? When they do your own, they can come by and tell you sorry too. Will you be okay with it? But I'm not counting there. I don't know what are they advocate now? Then they need a senator. They get the power in their hand. If you cannot advocate for even common AFL to get free vote, then you advocate for yourself to get
Those
free.
are the advocates that they're supposed to be doing. If they're
How
taking
much you gonna do
$40,000 or $45,000 for a car, and then
Yeah.
AFL can't even get a speed boat to get to a ship, then you sitting there, you
I
still government doing the government. You're not part of the government.
Yeah, African even just look at the machine to get balloon boat with them. Go
Yeah.
country national security get balloon boat. But our representative and senator they ride $90,000 car. They get police, they get the same army people protecting them. If our chief of staff they were moving planet, because we're not getting no army to protect them. Because the army is not protected, then you want them to protect you. We're not going to be you're not going to use our human shield. We're not going to, because anything can. You're going to put in bulletproof car, you'll be running with him while he's shooting you people at the back. I'm not going to do that. Even if I was in the army, I think I would disobey all I think I would say, I don't want to be a son with any of those people. Because the people are not protecting us. They're not doing anything for us. Look at the army. Army is vulnerable. But they're seeking $45,000 for each of them to back up 100 some more. They're not add no 15 to 8 again. So what is that? What are they protecting the country? No. Look at the University of Liberia. We talk about it today. The University of Liberia like this. All of them go there, they say they go to school there. But they can't advocate money, but they are going to pay more than the University of Liberia. They can even say, let's say 2,005 or 3,005. But when another money with me, 10,000 or 15 million with me, they take it add it on their own. That is wrong. Why you can't advocate? Okay, 10 million with me. Okay, the EFL to go back some gun boat from some of the European or Japan, some of that old gun boat there, or some of that old boat there. At least they can protect our coast a little bit. 3, 4, 5 million that could do it. Most of the people, some of the European countries, they are selling gun boat or using the 80 or the 90, they're not using it again. We will get it.
I don't even want us to be using it in 2026.
Yeah, but I mean, it will be a new thing to us. Go look at the University. Go look at some of the books. Those boats are updated. They're not no more used in America. America using when you go to school in America, every time they give you a new book, new edition.
Yeah, they're upgrading.
Edition?
Edition changes.
Yeah, edition changes, but edition not changing in Liberia. But they don't care for it. They come for vacation in America. Now they in hotel, they enjoy themselves. They come with their wives and whatsoever, they enjoy themselves. Now
somebody got a whole family here.
Yeah, they advocating. This one do that way, that one do that way. That way, see, me, I will never regret when the American government deported somebody to a children there. I will never regret it. You can't take your own children there. You can't bring them to good school, steal money. You pay that school fee, then you need the other people's children there on top. Anybody in the federal government, anybody, I say anybody, so I say any religion, you know, anybody that not making sacrifice to make the Liberian people to look good, I don't expect you to come. That's why you see in Europe, you see how the people are protesting against their minister then when they arrive in Europe. They say they won't care outside. People won't care that people, the security are going to protect the people there. They are not being the security. You can't die. That means they're not even letting open more. They were on him. I don't know which country he came from one of the African countries. They almost married to death.
Oh, wow.
I also do it. Anybody, the American economy, America, you say go right by, go face the country. You get the law in your hand. You oversee, you oversight responsibility of selling things on the country. Then you can't say asking the advocate. You the advocate for what? For stealing money? For the $5,000 for 3 years for car? Then you make $15,000. You can't do nothing for the country. You can't make no decision. When you read the call, you can't make nothing. The people then, your children and your brothers, you're sending them to school overseas because you're stealing money. That's just wrong. We shouldn't even allow it. If I in the American government, man, anybody in government in Africa, none of your children will enter school in your country.
Thank you. So it's something that you mentioned that I would not think that I don't know who did that, putting the senator mom's picture. I always try to protect, those people that like the saying goes, you born a child, right? But you can't born a heart. That poor lady might not be aware of what her son is doing or has done. So she had no place to even say, oh, I don't think it's even proper to even mention the person parents to say, oh, how will your mom be feeling? Deal with a person. Putting a parent's picture, yeah, I don't think that's a good thing either to be done. And when he insulting somebody else's father, that was wrong. We all call him out on it. So putting his mom picture up, that, oh my, innocent. Edwin Snow's a grown man. He got his own ways, and I'm pretty sure she's a very decent old lady. She has nothing to do with what he does, what his decision that he has made or is making. So getting their parents and something involved in it, I think is wrong as well. But they counted a bummy and Bapolu, these two advocates that we have now in the Senate. I mean, what's going on in that county? Those are the people that voted for them first before they came to the Liberian Senate. Before we're talking about Liberia all over, like we said.
That Freeport D.
Like we said, you're not advocating. You the same American, right? This so which I tell people what something on him to say, oh, why he gotta say it, which I didn't think that he did anything bad, but they said that was security, whatever, to talk about how the military is vulnerable, in the Senate, standing on the floor and all of that. All of those things. You're a senator. You look at budget, you do all the one. The military, you know our waters are vulnerable as well. I don't know do we have Navy, y'all? Do we?
We got Navy, but we got them.
Where?
Okay.
So the Navy don't have those things. What they wanted the people to be swimming, Emmanuel, to the boat, to the ship that were there. Is that how they wanted the people to get there to swim?
You want to
get I mean, all the one you criticizing the fight on drugs. All the one person is dismissing people or suspending people, calling for investigation into their dealings or into the something. You're still standing there and having problem with it. Y'all wanted to be jungle justice because somebody stand on social media and accuse somebody with no investigation, with no proof. They should go grab them and throw them in jail or something. The country where you went to school, the country that you live in here, is that how things work here? Where you got your education from, is that how things work here? Or that the politics, then when they talk about it, you won't go hard beyond religion, you won't go hard beyond something. Every religion, we are all Liberians, Muslim and Christian. If they're talking about Christian in Liberia, they should be talking about Muslim in Liberia, not in a negative way. The way Donald Sanders spoke about it today, it was nothing negative. I don't think anybody should be put in a box or one religion should be made with a crystal, somebody sitting out on the hill. No, this one is untouchable. But everybody can be on the one, they can throw rocks on the one, they can throw poop on the one, they can do that one. No. That's not a society. You're making other people, you know how the other people start feeding? The other people start feeding. So why the other people should be held at this golden ball or whatever and something like that? Nobody can say that myself, the basa make and sell land. The basa, the pet man stupid. They say about but the man talk about it, man go me like okay, then the whole city should burn, all the town should burn. No, we shouldn't live like that. We should not live like that.
On the issue.
We should be able to something everybody. That's what makes all Liberians and something. That what Donald Sanders said, it has nothing to do with it. They should advocate the Bapolu. What is going on in Bapolu? You as the senator of Bapolu, all the illegal monies and things that they talk about. You want to be an advocate. What are you saying about those things? What are you doing? And there's nothing wrong with you talking about the drugs. But what are you doing to equip the people who are supposed to be fighting drugs? What have you done? What have you advocated for them to have the logistics, the resources that they need to fight that problem effectively? In the United States, that we say here that have all of the resources, all of the technology and everything, they are still having issues. They are talking about somewhere in your country. But all you can do is to come on the platform and insult the president and criticize him and disrespect him, but nobody should say something to you. When they say to you, then all hell will break because they talk about you. You won't go wrong and hide behind religion, and you and your sorry kids then and something in tribe and religion. That's nonsense and it's wrong. Go ahead, Emmanuel.
I think I'm not muted, right? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not muted. Yeah, so what I wanted to say on the issue of the budget going through the Senate, for me, I've said it time without number that the legislature is our problem. That is true. But equally so, I want to understand that anything that happens in this country, the credit goes to the president. So we shouldn't condemn the Senate and leave out the president. It will not be, for me, it will not be fair, in my opinion. The executive sent the budget to the Senate. Whatever the Senate sees, that what they're going to pay attention to. They look at the president.
So what is the Senate ought to be doing, Emmanuel?
They sort of be making suggestions and sort of be making approvals. So the way the executive and the legislature works, the executive makes suggestions to the president, to the Senate. The Senate either approve it or reject it. So before somebody becomes an official of the government, the president will suggest the person that what they call appointment. Then the Senate will say, okay, we agree. That what they call confirmation. It's thinking about the budget. When the president writes the budget and sends it to the House either agree with the budget or disagree with the budget. But prior to that, at the beginning of every year, the president speaks to the people. They call it legislative agenda. To the person, this year I want to build road. This year I want to buy a boat for the military. This year I want to build house for the widows. Based on the president's agenda, the president send the budget. The people look at what the president said.
The sooner, right?
And send it back. Yes.
It talks about it in the sooner.
If the president, SONA did not request. They're not the SONA because the SONA is different. The SONA is the state of the nation. They got two speeches the president can make to the legislature every year. They get the one they call the legislative agenda. They get the one they call I think everything happened together, but they got a legislative agenda and they also have the state of the nation. So in the legislative agenda, what the president spell out, what the people can look at and say, based on this, the president say, this year our attention is on agriculture. So if the president say any budget, the legislature can say, oh, the president say you want agriculture. I think the budget for the agriculture is not too much. Let's add it up. So they will pay attention to the president agenda. That's how it's supposed to be. So when the president,
you said legislative agenda, that the president agenda now, like legislative agenda.
The president can give the president can give the agenda to the legislature because the legislature is the people. That the people agenda. The president is the people's president. So the way he wanted people to live that year, he would tell the people this is how I want it. So if he did not include security, defense, I know it's all of us. It's a failure of all the government officials. But when it comes to the point, I want to understand that based the way the president arranged the budget, that's how things will happen. If the president puts more money, what Amara was saying on the floor, they said we are not paying attention to security. The very first thing our army is small. The number is just 2,000, and then we don't have large budget for them to even buy equipment. Exactly what he said. The whole thing that what to do, we're not able to go even or ship to stop a ship that come to our land. We're not able to start. We don't have a boat. We only have a floater. People come to our border. We're not able to threat. We're not able to flex our muscle by saying you can't cross this place. This is where we belong. We don't have any way to flex our muscle. We don't have to fight them. But let the people know that you are an army. That the ship came last time. Let the people know that you have how do you say national how do you say how do you call it Coast Guard. We have a national Coast Guard. We don't pay attention to those things. It's a failure. If the president set agenda and said, as of today, legislature, in my opinion, your budget will not grow until the people that we're working for, their budget grows. The president can make that suggestion. Got anything happen to the
Suggestion?
country? Yes.
Or what is the name?
A suggestion.
The thing you're talking about how you can work. Even here.
Well, I ain't finished. I ain't not finished. I'm just asking. What are that suggestion, or you say the person can decide not to, or the person can suggest? Which one
You
is
can
it?
suggest. Now, the reason you see the reason why Joe we are so-called budget reduction did not work. You know why it didn't work? He did not ask the legislature, he just declared it.
Exactly.
So until he suggested to us, all the passing into law, it will not work. And that's why Joe did not succeed. So the president cannot declare anything. He has to first make a request to the legislature. That was say suggestion, because when you make a request, you're suggesting, right? I want this to happen. Please help let go through. So like even you let the president appoint you, Amy, it becomes a suggestion. You're suggesting to the Senate, I want a person to work for me. I'm suggesting the person, please empower the person to work for me. I'm just using that English to understand where I'm speaking from.
Mm-hmm.
So if the president requests the legislature that, you know what, I want us to keep our budget as it is, we should make it grow until we increase the budget of the civil servant, it will work. Let me tell you, legislature, most of the people that go in that house, they are different from the president. People are going to how they go there to work for themselves, to enrich themselves, to make their children look better.
Of course.
So when you say we need a legislature to make things work, as a president, you will fail. I blame the legislature throughout. I agree, but in our country, what the president wants, that what happens. So the president make a budget and does not increase the budget of the defense. And people you forget. Don't expect.
Then why do we need the legislature to be costing the country money?
Because our constitution.
Since we believe that, and we want to believe that should keep happening, then we don't need them. Then. Because because they are supposed to be there for oversight. They are supposed to be there and say, no, this is not something the country cannot afford it. The country don't need it. We don't need to fund this. They can fall over that budget. They do it here all the time. And if they, as to my knowledge, they say we mimic what the people has here. So what they have here, they fight over the budget. A lot of time, that budget is not an easy thing to pass if the right thing is not in it. So yes, that's supposed to be his job. Him and the other 29, that's supposed to be their jobs. So they are all part of the government. Where the blame comes from the executive, we'll put it there. Yes, the president also has that blame too to something if he doesn't put it in the budget. But they also have that blame because if they're so-called love or want to see whatever, they will fight for it. They will make sure that we're not signing that budget. We're not passing it until this happens. Until the answer have the logistics they need, they have the equipment they need. They need more than that. The amount that is put in this budget for them is very small. It needs to be, there would. I mean, we still are shut down here all the time. Yeah, so the government can even shut down, right? Because
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. When it comes to governance, I don't want to compare Labrador to America because we are not even thinking that way. When I say you myself on the show, but the people that in governance, they're not taking that way. So I don't want to compare it. It'll be like But today, if somebody can say, "Oh, the legislature build the rule of Grand Judea," will you agree?
What do you mean the legislature build the rules?
If somebody can say it, the reason the road going to Grand Judea because the legislature approve it.
Because the legislature
approve it.
Yes,
that's
but
the
if the president has not suggested
the legislature approve it. The only time the legislature has the right to stop something if it's bad for the country.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what is supposed. They're not supposed to stop it because they are opposing and they don't want to see. No, they're supposed to stop it if there's something that will cost the people, that will hurt the Liberian people, that will cost the country money, that will certainly they can stand against it.
You already answered the question. I understand. You answered the question. Your question, the answer that you gave was because it is the president agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And the point, that major thing I want also get in this thing. What I'm saying is that for anything to happen in our country, it has to be the president's agenda. Legislature.
Not true.
Hey man.
Yeah, therefore oversight.
Not true.
But do we actually have oversight in Labrador?
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. This is what we're calling them out. They are all turned. They are all not
Mr.
the
David,
Facebook
Mr. David,
advocates.
Mr. David.
Yeah.
There are two things in life. We got theoretical and we got practical. Do we have any kind of practical oversight in that, bro?
Yes. We have practical. They get practical oversight for themselves.
But
they can add it to that.
why you disagree with me for now? Why you disagree with me? Why are you disagreeing with me?
If President Bola said they're not getting a page, and everybody knows he's overstepping his budget. The president want to be a dictator.
Let me tell you.
They don't want to hear all the name in the world.
Everybody in our country, can go 2-3 more without pay. When we do the election, they want to impeach you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So why is that way?
About it. We're
Why-
here that
because-
because
Why
Because we
they
are
can
more theoretical.
why they can
Because we are more
reduce the
theoretical
budget?
than
They can
practical.
reduce the budget and add it on the other side. Why they can do it? The legislature can do it before the president approve it. When AFL submit a budget to the government, when the government goes submit the budget to the legislature, they can cut down some of the people. Say no, the people don't need it.
Say the executive. Because
Not the
the
executive
legislature
can cut
government.
it down. The legislature can cut it down. They
No,
can cut the
no,
budget down.
You said the government submit the budget. So I said no. Say the executive submit the budget because the legislature part of the government as well. That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, the budget starts from the legislature already. So when it go, everybody in the Amy will be on a budget. This is what we can operate on. The army brought a budget. They say this is what they can operate on. The legislature call it down. They say the army don't need it. They don't need no amount. That was
how you
something.
gonna tell them they don't need it when you don't even work?
But
They
need it. They added additional $40 million on their own.
Legislature cut down the army budget.
$5 million. They say the army small. They don't need a lot of money.
They cut down army budget.
They cut down army budget. They say the army small. The army can say they like 2,000 people, so they need $10 million budget.
No, that's not what happened. You.
Somebody may be small. Maybe it wasn't this budget. Something maybe it was before.
The budget down.
The army might be small, but in order to increase the army, you need money.
You need money. So how?
But it doesn't mean that you have small equipment, right? They can be small. So this is what I'm saying. For these people to do their oversight, they all want to be coming on Facebook to make it look like, oh, we're working, or yeah, I'm on vacation in America, but I'm writing, or so your man say I'm not working, or that's the nonsense. They're on playing with the people's psyche. That's what they're on, and want to be sitting there and insulting, disrespecting somebody. Then when they go after them about it, they want to be crying wolf and want to be hiding behind religion and trap. And then they have that French and puff in something. That's wrong.
Why year they call the army budget? Now why year?
Huh?
Now why year they call the army budget?
The example you say, let me just quote you. You say, Joe we have faith because Joe we are never subject to the people.
Yeah.
But in the same mind, you say anything the president wants, what the president gets.
If you suggest it, that's what I keep saying.
Suggestion, you say anything the president wants. That's what he said. He said anything.
Yeah, I said if you suggest it to them, you have it. How bro Joe we are here the Joe we are only where because he did not suggest it.
But Joe we are, let me tell you, the president can make appointment. They can appoint you, Emmanuel, say Emmanuel is the defense minister. That legislature can kind of say no, we don't want Emmanuel. Even if they can come back to the president and say, no, happen, we don't want to work with the president. The president will remove you. So the legislature have more power.
I agree.
They get power. So the same power they get to say, you know what happened? We'll not buy $45,000 car in 3 years time. We'll get it for the $5,000. That car will go to the army. They can do it. Why they can't do it?
Okay.
When they know that country is vulnerable. Why they can't do it? You know what happened? President, even though he sent $10 million for the army, but we need the army to buy terrain jeep. The army need to buy this one. We look at the cost analysis. We will add additional $20 million to the army. They can do it, and the will approve it.
Okay. You know why they not do it? Because the legislature in Liberia, I don't want to talk about other countries. They did not go to the house there for the people. They did not go to the house there for the people. They went there for themselves.
And now they also for all, right? When it comes to us, now they for us. They're not for the people. They're for the people now. But when they inside the house, they're not for the people. They're for themselves. But when they come outside, they say something against them. Then mean we the one, the people that must take the blame.
I don't understand your question. So I know how to
My
answer
question
it.
is, you say the legislature never go in our house, capital building for the people. They go for themselves.
Yes.
But when something happened to them, the way Daniel Sanders say, the man should go pray for his sin, then now it becomes a surveillance on the problem, right?
No, it's not a villain problem. It's still between here and the man. It's still between here and the man. I just said
it's a religious problem now. Now it becomes religious there.
Amen. Mr. David, you don't understand the point I'm putting through.
No, that the point
in professional setting, when
Uh-huh.
you're talking about professional issue that with the capacity that Daniel Sando in. Now Emmanuel Zaza, now Amy, now you, Mr. David, if you are in a capacity as Daniel Sando when you're speaking, avoid mentioning.
Daniel Sando was actually on the show. He was not at work.
I agree.
He was on the
But
show.
he's
He was making his point. So
Yeah, but Daniel Sando- listen,
that was
if
not
you
like
look
he was giving a briefing at the Ministry of Justice, and he says no. He was on a show. They were having a discussion, and
Amen.
that's what he said.
Daniel Sando is
And
the
I guess,
minister
go ahead.
of the Liberian
I
government.
know
He's the
he's a
minister.
minister, but
Yeah.
I know that.
So whatever he says is
Mhm.
it has weight more than you and myself. So that's why I'm saying in the
What
kind of case, you
American
shouldn't have
president highway too?
what?
What Americans say about the president? That they insulting the president. So what happened to it too?
You say he insulted the president?
Yeah, he said the president, I don't know, like old age or what kind of something. He said it.
Oh yeah,
What?
he's an
Okay,
Asian president.
He's an Asian president. So that,
He's been I don't know, he's been hijacked or what was the word he used?
president is not
He
thinking.
said man, it's no bubble.
You said man's an
It's not-
Asian president. It made a man not
Yeah.
thinking right. Everything.
You said man thinking right? But if you insult the president, let me just say that way. Let me just agree to what you're saying. Let's say
So you
I will agree.
talk to the local Ghana people.
Listen, let me agree with you.
You're talking to all the kissy people.
What I'm saying is this: Amara Kone can never, until he's taking that place, until taking out of that place, as long as Amara Kone is senator of Liberia, whatever he says has weight. He's speaking as wherever you go and talk, he's speaking as a government official. Until they become former lawmaker, as long as he still sits as a lawmaker, getting paid. The gas he put in his car, the car he driving, the house he living in, everything has been taken care of by the Liberian money. He still has weight as an official of government. That's why he has to be careful whatever he says. If he say anything negative against the president, it's a government official that is saying anything negative against the president. Yes.
He did, and that's
What?
why the president must be sent Tuesday, because that's something they come in. They say you got the audacity to come be talking after all the atrocity you committed by helping George Weah, helping Madame Sali for you to orchestrate win for George Weah and so. And this is what a repentance speech came in at. And and Donald Sanders wanted to say, and let me play that part again, because he actually wanted to talk about himself, and then he called himself because he said, okay, he's a different religion. I mean, he said, I know America's a Muslim, but as for we Christian, so this is where it came in. So it wasn't being said in a bad way or something that way. Stand up. Oh, he's not a man. He's a Catholic. He should go to the. He should. That was just disgusting. I swear to God. That was just distasteful. Like,
Even
you don't do that.
President, you looking to the Burkina Faso president without Nigeria and Ima?
Oh yeah.
The man departed Ima from Nigeria to come to Burkina Faso. Whether you will go by a lie.
When they play this, let's see how that whole thing started.
Yeah, say can't dictate to my country to bring Sharia law. I don't bring Sharia.
You are not hearing the word. You're not playing it to yourself again.
Yes, I am.
The way she can take 200 hours.
When the alarm start aiming, she's smart. She can be playing it to herself. She said, "We urinate."
Yeah.
So she ask you.
I was playing it to myself again. I'm sorry, you guys. I actually forgot again.
Maybe I send you something to your WhatsApp. You don't have to put it, or you can just look at it. See where I'm talking from.
So let me see.
Let it play from right there.
Hey, Joseph Boga, who they say was sick or going to die the next day after the election. So you see the paradox? You see the contradiction?
So spend only the budget in 80 money.
So if I mean I know Amara we come from the Islamic faith, but as Christian, when I'm guilty, I go to seek the face of God in supplication for the things that Amara colluded and did to this country, for which it seems now that we are starting anew on the leadership of President Boubacar. He needs to take a time to go to the mosque on Friday to seek the face of Allah in supplication. Let it be forgive. Because this country, there are so many persons who died by the roadside because the hospitals were not functional. There are so many students who cannot go to school because of...
Okay. So that was the statement. And then here come on, good old brother going off, giving a different spin and narrative to this story. I felt so disappointed that I know he doesn't care if I feel disappointed, but I'm just gonna say it. I felt disappointed when I saw it because I thought that was like climbing for trouble. After we all know what we should all be preaching for peace in our country and togetherness, not divisive politics or especially religious politics and tribal politics. That's not that is not. So listen to what I
said. The man will go pray. He's a Muslim. He's a Catholic. How can you call a sitting senator? You beat him on his religion. You beat him on his ethnicity. You beat him on his tribe. You beat him on anything you want to beat him on. And you said the man's a Catholic. I mean, can you imagine that the guys will be free to curse? If you guys are saying that's what Donald Trump man. Donald Trump not attacking Muslims.
That's not what he said.
Donald Trump not attacking the Madingo people. Can you tell Donald Trump and the government now to put out a statement to take back what it said?
Why would he put out a statement and take back?
You attack one Muslim, you attack all Muslim. You bring up a religion, it's a problem. I mean, it's bad that when you have a Nigerian ECOWAS to talk about another senator, man.
So you heard that? Donald said this, Donald said that.
When people to go against Stanton for that statement?
That is very wrong.
So the Nigerian people will say, Liberal will go say.
Well, let me see. So.
The people can die for us.
Sano said, the man will go pray. He's a Muslim. He's a Catholic. How can you call a sitting senator? You beat him on his religion. You beat him on his ethnicity. You beat him on his tribe. You beat him on anything you want to beat him on. And you said the man's a Catholic. I mean, can you imagine that the guys will be free to curse? If you guys are saying that's what Donald Trump meant. Donald Trump not attacking Muslim. Donald Trump not attacking the Madingo people. Can you tell Donald Trump and the government now to put out a statement to take back what it said to American? You attack one Muslim, you attack all Muslim. You bring up a religion, it's a problem. I mean, it's bad that when you have a Nigerian ECOWAS,
what you're doing is bad.
To talk about another senator, man.
Nigeria ECOWAS.
And President Boubacar did nothing but to sit with him during the July 26 program in Buchanan. It's an endorsement. Guys, look, one day we will tell the story. It's wrong. But to go and attack a religion, to go and attack somebody mad as a certain government ministers or director, that's a problem. If you want to cause, get out of government. It's a bad image for President Boubacar. Oh, he mean it that way. He was so talking that way, but you know he was drunk, so he talking like this. No, call me names. Say anything you want to say. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, you're wrong about that one. You are so wrong. You are so out of line.
The people that are talking. The people that are still
You are all for nothing but trouble, and it will not happen. Like I said, Liberian people eyes are open. You know, it's just the few that you can get away with that.
the people
But
that are
every Muslim that real true something thinking Muslim and Mandingo, they listen to that stuff. They girl that video that's something I play like this girl Muslim. Like I said, we can play so you can listen to it. Everybody listen to they heard what Donald Sanders said. Donald Sanders said, as for Christian, when we can go to the church and something, he knows Americans are Muslim. Where Americans are to go what? Ask for forgiveness in the church. There people here, man. Y'all let nonsense. I guess so, because you know, I don't know. People of my generation, we just want to see people togetherness, you know, coexisting and doing happy in the country and just be together. And then you just got certain people for some agenda, they will just want that split to just be between people. They just want that fight. They just want you know, that problem to be between people and just keep pushing it. It's sickening me to my core, like to my stomach so bad when I see people like that. There's somebody who I respect a lot, but like I said, when I saw this thing today, I was really, really disappointed in him because I didn't know that his politics will go that far. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what Donald Trump said. He knows that whatever he said on that day, I think he's the one now going against Mandingo people and Muslim people. He's the one doing that. Not Donald Sanders, because all those things he said, Donald Sanders did not say anything. So Stanton should be the one that whoever they want to send, and he and his reaction, and I was sitting on that show that are looking for opportunity every time to attack to look for we got it. What moment they can be looking for? They started jumping on his train and going on about it. Oh, it's bad, I condemn it. What are you condemning? What are you condemning? Talking about the government should put out a statement. Statement for what? What are putting out a statement for? For what Donald Sanders said? What did he say our bad government need to leave all the doing to put out a statement to do what? You don't need to put out any statement. Donald Sanders did not say anything wrong. He did not say anything bad. He was talking to Amakone and Amakone only. And Amakone wants, like he always does, go run behind religion to go make it seem like they're talking to when you're doing a crap, he can bring the entire race, he can bring the entire religion, but when they go after him, then you can go be hiding behind it. Don't do that. You are grown. If you got your big boy's pants on, you feel like you can come out here and attack people and be disrespectful. When they come after you, take it like a big boy. Don't go hiding behind religion or trap. And you got friends in there pushing it. Like people are wise these days. They're not crazy. Yeah. A lot of the Muslims in Liberia, they're not crazy. They know what we all been through. And for somebody to sit there and be pushing this all the time because they're looking for relevancy in a community or doing so, that's using somebody. That's what that is.
But you hear what you can say? The pastor, the bishop, the imam, all of them that on the feet or what they call, why they not take issue with that one?
Exactly.
Then they mention imam. Imam is the head of the Muslim people group. Then they mention them. Why they not take issue with it? We not take issue with it to caution yeke. And you know in that same video, I mean, you go ahead with yeke talking nothing. Yeke spoke like that. He said the imam, the pastor, the bishop, they are the problem for the country. You forget to know the legislator is the problem. Well, he paying the imam, he paying the pastor, he paying the bishop. Like people sitting down there, they paying you for nothing money. You're doing nothing for the country.
Eating the country money.
And you blame the pastor, all of them. He say that in the what they call. You see, none of them talking, no religion talking, nobody talking. All the one and the imam, all of them are equal. Who with the president? So why the Muslim or the Christian people can get angry with that statement of Yeke Koluba? That the one is going to get more angry with, because they may call a big person. I'm not telling nobody in the around the faith.
You know what?
I go to church, will sit on the bench. The pastor people come from us, I will sit down like, hey, like how looking? Like I'm not they're looking. They go stand there and say, Allah Akbar, they sit on the bed. They finish. But when they talk about your imam, they talk about your bishop, they talk about your pastor, this is where you still get angry. because they're talking about your head, the head of the church, the head of the mob. You all not get fed, but you got to mention the memo, go ask God for forgiving the boss and go pray that the one you get fed, say Islamic. Then talking about the men, talking about
why he go to the church as the Christian.
They're talking about the dollar. They talk about Madingo. Who know the American? Anybody can get American name like Madingo. You could be
I think that only Mandingo poor. They got 5 people who are Muslim.
They got other tribes are Muslims. Not only VA. They get Pele people.
Not VA. Yeah, other tribes even like bro who are poor. When they talk about that Muslim, they just make out a Mandingo thing like.
The man said no religion can build country. It will depend on religion in Africa to build Africa. It will never build. So nobody.
Muslim is the religion. It's not tied to Mandingo or tied to any tribe can be Muslim. The same way how any tribe can be Christian. So the whole thing with that mindset, that certain tribe thing that when they say each time talking to them, it's supposed to be for them that are birthright, that are this right. That's disgusting. They're talking to an individual who having to be a part of that faith. It doesn't mean
my sister, Masha behavior comes Muslim.
No, seriously. No, Emmanuel, this has done something to us. Like I always say, we don't know what Lango days look like. Doing Lango Lynch, doing Bowman and time. Because that's the thing that we hear all the time, right? So why do what in the things that I stop someone off for seeing those Lango days and knowing what it used to look like in Liberia? Why should people still be pushing stuff then like that? Today, why are we trying to get back to normal days? Why should people still be pushing those things that brought problem between in our country in the first place? Why should people be pushing that? That's what made me sick in my stomach when I hear those things. I get really, really upset because I feel like everybody should be. And so that's what maybe that those olden days people who still do stuff like that. But my generation, we don't care where you come from, what tribe, what this. We don't give. Don't make me speak something like friendship. We don't give a damn about that. You're a human being. That's all we see. How you behave, your character. If you're a good person, that's all we see. We don't see race. We don't see religion. We don't see this. We don't see all of that. So when I see people pushing stuff like that to bring problem between people, it really hit me bad, and I don't like that. Especially in Liberia, I don't like to something. Especially people that I have respect for, people that I know, I get really, really upset. So that's why I felt so disappointed today when I heard this video. Stanton trying to twist the thing around and turn it into something to help Amara push his narrative. That pissed me off.
My question here is, where Amara and Ernest Snow on Spoon TV? They're the new advocate.
Everybody looking for a place to be heard, Mr. Davis.
But they can go have a press conference there.
The advocates of the Senate, from the Senate, not something.
Advocate, no, they won't be advocate and they resign as a senator. They need to be advocating. Don't we understand that they apply, but you doing check and balance on the government of the president. Then you advocating for who you advocating for the $3 million. So you're more You're
supposed to be advocating for the people on the floor.
Yeah, okay. We the people who say they must reduce our term of office. They must reduce our salary.
You on your own without
forgot about the car business. Then only take one car for the 6 year or for the 9 year. Why they can't agree with it? But they only agree with it when somebody thought different thing against them.
You're on your own with that one, Mr. Dude. They said again, advocate for that one there for you.
But that means they're not talking for the people.
Of course, they're not talking for the people. They're talking for themselves. America want to be relevant. America want to be something. Snow said he wanted to be what president. I don't know what he's still. He still has that.
He begging for president to do. Yeah.
So those are the things that they're trying to do. They're trying to, and in order for it to work, they're seeing what this government is doing. They're seeing how the president is fighting drugs. All these things have never happened before. So they want to put a twist in it, right? They want to put a twist in it. Now, we're not saying everything is perfect, but you're like I said, you're the senators. You're the one who doing the oversight. And it's there. The joint security is saying discussion. Isn't that what Donald Sanders said? They in contact or discussion, however they say it, with you all the time. So why are you leaving from there now, coming out and accusing?
It's a constant briefing.
Exactly. So why are you coming from there, coming out and then acting like you're not part of the government? You don't know what's going on. That's not deceiving the Liberian people.
Sandra Johnson said they don't brief me. Nobody briefed me. No security briefing. Nobody can brief me. And when all of them finish, they can get the message or give it to the Liberian people, or give it to the Liberian people. But nobody briefing them. But for them, they're being briefed. Every 2 seconds, they brief them. They know what's going on.
Because they are senators. They are lectures. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed. Even calling President Delon. Even Senator Delon said wrote it. Yeah, man. He wrote it all. He did. He had that. He wrote it on his page about how they're being briefed.
That's the result when the martial territory enter you.
When how they're being briefed every time. He even admitted to that. So they are. So wow, they said they put out American said the president is being, I don't know how, what is the word he used? Hijack?
Held hostage.
Hostage, thank you. The president is being held hostage. What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
But I run the president.
No, but the president is doing what he's going to do. He said, so what does he want? He just wants for somebody to just stand up and say, oh, or Ronnie's there, or whatever, to just come and say, oh, the person here in it. Don't go arrest that person, they posted it in it. They put it in jail. Don't go, is that how it works? Somebody must sit on the social media and say, Emma is a thief, Emma is corrupt, Emma is doing this, and Snow is doing that, and it's just supposed to go grab you and just put you in jail without any evidence, without any investigation. And that would be the right thing to do before you wanted to do it to somebody else. But suspending people and calling for investigation into the allegation, that is not good for y'all. That's how you know that these people are they're playing the Liberian people. They're not serious. They're not serious about that. They know what's going on. They are playing the Liberian people. That's what they're doing. You know, that's what they're doing. And it's ridiculous. Don't try to pull religion in it and try to pull when you're doing your selfish work to suit yourself. You're not thinking about everybody. You're not thinking about all Muslims in the country. You're not thinking about all of the Meningo in the country. Stop acting like when they call you out on your BS and you won't be running beyond and go high beyond. Oh my God, they're not talking about my religion. Oh my God, they're not talking about my tribe. Boo hoo. They're not talking about they are all the kissy people stand up. And come and attack you, say you speaking ill of the kissy people.
Even when you talk about,
would that be a good thing for the country? Is that where we want to go? Come on, man.
If we talk about tribal people, Lord, I will be fighting on two fronts. Because my mom from Grand Basso, they can use them. They say they can sell property. Then my papa from Bon County, we stupid. They even that narrative. Look at it. Pele people stupid. They don't even say one Pele male. They say Jinde.
Oh, Pele people stupid.
So with all the Pele people, just come out is that fighting. Will we just go in Bon County now and say no tribe on even Bon County? Before they say we're stupid? No. Let them say what they want to say. Why Pele people can get angry? Because you're talking to the entire Pele people. When you say Baza people can sell land or they can sell land for small fee, can you imagine that? So you never say one Baza man, you never say that one. You say Baza.
I'll go to you, Mr. Harris. There's this content creator, the one that I in like for the 26, right?
Yeah.
He said he went to Grand Baza and he loved it so much. He think he about to buy a land in Grand Baza. People should tell him down in the comment section what to keep in mind when he buying land in Grand Baza. How to well, so you know what happened. Emmanuel, I ran to the comment section to go see what people say. That combustible. Yeah, Jack got plenty of small fish.
Joe, what?
Somebody said you get plenty of small fish. Most of
Wow,
them
happy.
small fish I look at the morning.
Look at that.
Small fish see who again you land. Then the other one say, Jeff, make sure you're not buying it. That somebody laying, you're not buying.
Look at that. All of them, they will not get the grand bars of your yellow machine because they quick on selling things.
I want to lay grandpa's book and stuff. They don't say everything. So they want to they miss.
I know for selling.
Mr. David, come again. It's very possible.
They will say they will not get grand bars of yellow machine, right? Because they quick on
You
selling.
sell it.
But I personally know what they're talking about because they only accused Pastor for selling land.
Nobody
They
get
say
that. Okay, the yellow machine.
the yellow machine is not land for them to sell. So yeah, they have that little funny little thing. So somebody called me the last time I was talking about my land. English. They said, "Oh, everything's selling." I want some. I said, "No." Before you get my knee around there, I bought it for selling land.
I'll can't smoke the cartoon there.
I think for my pastor blood in me, you can't go use it against me. Or y'all know who selling to y'all not get place to sleep, but y'all can be going. Well, breakfast said we let's sell it.
Everything you said tonight, well, I'm gonna get to me. I want to say the black grape or yellow machine.
Yo, when I give it to them, oh, yeah, you got your pass up you. Yo, when I get a yellow machine, that will you keep me. So that bugger, you keep pass up your yellow machine. You got to go sell it for small fee.
They can only sell that land. They don't sell it.
Oh, they say they can sell anything. They say pass up anything for small fee. Down there, land. They quick on selling.
I was so proud of my motherland. You said the person went to Grandmaster. He was part of the superintendent. I was like, oh, my uncles are so doing well. Yeah, the person that is president, they're doing well in Grandmaster. Oh my God.
That president, not feed I found.
I said, oh, my uncles are doing. At least they're not selling the land, the building on it. Hallelujah. What I was there, but they weren't selling the land for small fee.
That feed the building.
Using the money to do something. You see, they're always talking bad, speaking ill. Yeah, so that's how it's supposed to be. Everybody, you know, in the country and look, during the election, when the boy came in, he said, somebody asked him, say, why your keys sticking on it? All the money go put your keys sticking on the mayor. Well, he said, well, you're calling the mayor Oka. You know how man go bole o cabinet. He said we and our that together. That's the funniest thing I heard in during the election. It was so you know we use and we that bring laughter and togetherness and something. But not somebody here one tribe or religion holding on the country should stop. No, we should stop doing that. That's not good for the country and for people to be sitting on platform and echoing that's wrong. And yes,
I say that
I'm mad at you for that. That's really wrong.
Donald Trump not so even go to Saudi Arabia there because you can talk bad about the Muslim.
Yeah, Donald Trump, the way Donald Trump speaks, that's a different thing. But if Donald Trump talk about Donald Trump said all Mexican is saying that rapists are bad. You got good Mexican who come in through that borders or something. So you said something like that, then that mean you attacking it. Mexicans.
You heard that music in there?
Oh, they eating our dogs and cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I know say Haitians.
You listen to that song? That they really laugh. They eating our dogs.
That's just a crazy man.
Donald Trump, and I think Donald Trump sent United States U.S. military to Nigeria when he said Nigeria people living in hot. They live on the tree in hot. They are using when they come America, they can't go by home.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's why you see the main position in Nigeria. That's why you see Nigeria, they will not give Nigeria visa.
Oh wow.
You say the first thing, just listen to the first thing, say Nigeria.
Just England.
They live in hot, they live in hole and trees. Like reason when they come America, they want to go back home.
Wow.
And I see person fighting the as okay, that group according that say Islamic group. What the Islamic people can go against them? Like you not use our need to fight war.
Right, the Boko Haram.
Yeah, the Boko Haram. They call it Islamic group. The other group call it Islamic group. Islamic group. Okay, the people in Iran are Islamic State, but they're shooting gun in the other Islamic country.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I say. In every religion, in every tribes, in every culture,
Religion is not a solution to the world.
they are good and bad. If they're talking to the bad ones, don't take it personally and make it all about everybody. No. When they're dealing with people that they're dealing with people like what's in it, you think that you do something bad? You think it's all because you're from Marshall Church and you do something bad? I'm supposed to be like, oh, why are they talking to my man? I will help you. Talk to that, but it doesn't mean everybody in Marshall Church they are bad people. No. So that shouldn't be the way we should be fighting for the country, not for tribe or religion. No, because this is what people do. Like people, they say, "Oh, Judge, we are from the southeast. Oh, Judge, we is a crewman, so all the crew people should do." Do you know how many crew people suffer when Judge Brown was president? Or to say, "Oh, because Joseph Boakai is a Kissy man, so all the Kissy people." Okay. All of the Kissy people not having, if all of the Kissy people having problem, because no, that's not what you should use. That y'all say you should use to support anybody. What is happening in the country? What is going on in the country when this person is ahead? What is the person doing? How is the person benefiting? That's what we should all look at. We shouldn't be looking at tribe or religion. Oh, the person like Christian because he's doing none.
And they use a plenty people. They want to sack the entire tribe, even down to baby. As soon as the baby was born, all the baby that Gio or that Madingo or that Crown, and they can kill the baby.
That's the stupidity that we went through. That's why when I hear this thing in now, we're trying to use this tribe and something, it gets to me because you suddenly killed a whole, and then everybody got involved in that nonsense. You killing innocent people, or because you Mandingo, you look tall, or you look like this. What? Your name. You invite people that got killed because of that. Oh, you crime. What is that crime? Innocent of crime. Oh my man from the village or from that something who did not even know anything about a person's doing what he was doing. Did not even enjoy. They were probably struggling doing that little farm, and then they can't get in it. You kidding them because why? I share a ethnic group with a person you don't like. And then, it was just a stupid war. That's why when I hear these things, I get so upset. That's people don't understand. I take it personal because it was a stupid war, and we shouldn't be even thinking about saying things that took us to that, to that. They can call it dark days, right? To those dark days, darker days, and still be preaching stuff like that. You say, "Oh, I'm doing it for the country." No, you're not doing it for the country. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it to please your own ego. You're doing it because you have problem with certain people, and you think you're trying to get at them, and you're trying to involve the whole country. You're not watching what you're doing. You can bring problem in the whole country. You're not watching that. You're just trying to get at certain people, and that's selfishness. And I think that's what I led to call it, and that's what I can get upset about, Emmanuel. Nothing else. I mean, if they do not own, the person stole it. If they do not own something, they can hit it back and forth. They can be on each other, right? But don't put the tribal and religious thing in it. Especially when that's not what. If that's what happening, that one is a different thing, right? If Donald Trump was going to say exactly what he was saying, what Stanton was saying, yeah, that would be a problem. Then yeah, we will all call it out. But you can't do that. But when the person saying something different and you going saying that is a different book you reading, why everybody else reading different book? That's how you're looking. Or you watching different movie, and the movie we watching, we're looking at, huh?
So
you get that out of this. Like, come on.
Emil, my utmost surprise is that when it's here, the vice president take picture with the person. The person take picture with the person. So you even married must take time before you take picture with some people that they get involved tomorrow. Yeah. So what are you and the man were in 6th grade? They say like my classmate. Mm-hmm. Without not affecting you, because do you know the man going to be that person? No. Nobody know the person going to be that person. Now you go in your town, in your village, in your town. A lot of people want to take picture with you because you come from America. Oh man, let me just take picture with you. Oh, can't take our picture. We want to take picture with you. All the people that taking picture with you, supposed to follow your problem tomorrow. Will they accuse you the same? But my
Say, suppose I come with my drug. They don't know what I'm doing, right? Because they know that's me. What if I'm involved with that? Then they go see the sitting on picture with me. Does that mean they know about it?
No.
Sometimes it can be true, sometimes no. But that's why investigation is important. You don't just
don't look at the center of what else we say. The crime committed in America. When they say they're having program with you on the show. Tomorrow, can we accuse when they say or having program with Senator Watson a criminal? Can we accuse him that you were part of the Senator Watson cartel? To collect people money falsely like that and get them first degree? Can we accuse?
I don't like to speak on that part, but
that is slow. Can we accuse Americans because they can't on Senator Watson show? All the people that on Senator, can we accuse all of them? No.
But are two different stories.
There are two different stories. The men are criminal. You identify yourself with the men.
No, listen. What we're talking about tonight is the religious car we're playing.
No, not the religious car that has Senator playing the car. So we gotta play the car the way he playing the car too. So if he look at the draw through, if he having show with those people and they are already accusing of doing something, so can we connect them to connect the Dow the way they're connecting Dow? Then the other people connecting Dow because they may take picture with the other person, the other may take a picture with the other person. Can we connect with the other people?
Mr. There, we know all the thing in it. It's all games. It doesn't hold any water because if somebody coming out and attacking people and pointing finger at them and say they are part of this, they are part of that, and then they will have damning evidence and not post it and not talk about it. Let's talk about what Senator Delonfa guy in our little thing with his plane ticket in it. The running shit we're talking about. Wasn't he the one who was so fast, right? To post the first class tickets. Oh, he wanted to show Senator Dillon to be a what? What? A liar. That was the whole goal or aim to that, right? He posted it. He had an evidence. Bloop. He put it. You're not threatening. Oh, you Senator Dillon, you're not saying that. If I post it, it's gonna be damaged. You know, he wasn't threatening it because he had it. If they had anything, the way they can be going after these, it would be out there in the public in no time. Nothing's there. And the thing that I say, if you have all of this evidence, I mean, you don't love your country. What do you care if government falls? Liberia, the people that are doing it, people, what do you care? Won't you want your country to be, liberated from that drug something? Won't you want to be fighting to put those people out there to get rid of all of them? Why should you care whether it's going to harm the government? The government will fall down, they will lay down, they will stand down. What should you care about that? Put it out there. That's like people see it. Then you're doing your country a favor. But if you just come on platform and just be bluffing because you want somebody to call you in the corner and rap something, and then you're not serious. You're not serious.
But they show here tomorrow, Amy get beat. Maybe 5% position. I say, hey, I know Amy. Amy used to get. She's the host one show. Let me go look for a job. Amy not know. Amy only know me to be on the show. Amy not know what I've been doing in life. So Amy say, okay, no, papi, I found a team for you go to National Lottery. Then I'm working there. Then when I do something now, they must blame Amy.
Amy hire you.
I'm a Liberian.
Amy in the picture.
I'm a Liberian. I'm entitled to a job. So Amy say, I recommend me for me to get a job as a Liberian in a Liberian position. Not some foreign company working for in foreign country or somewhere. But when you go work for individual company, that where they can blame somebody who recommend you. But if I work in Liberia, you don't blame nobody. If somebody even recommend to work, because I'm a Liberian, I'm entitled to work in Liberia. Whether I do that, I'm entitled to work. So if somebody, even in my give me a job, I do it in Liberia, then in my company, like private company, it might recommend me to, they can go to my but they may recommend also that not good man. You might say, oh, I didn't know the man behavior was like that. No. So, example, people that can play TV, you get them a letter or whatsoever when they come to America, you know that nobody will do later on.
If everybody knew what I was gonna do,
I will tell you, affidavit of support. Nobody will go and get an affidavit.
You're never gonna see them. We gotta get kind into the committee.
Yeah. So what do I give affidavit of support when I know you can't do this? But nobody know what the person in or what the person is going to do tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So if Maya give me join Liberia, I do it. He say, my man, you the one assign Grand there. I go assign Grand. I start bidding the Grand there. It seems like why Maya wanted for me to go do that.
Nope.
I go by my own will. So the people will deal with me as a Liberian. They will not deal with me because they will not say because I take picture with Maya or like Maya send me to Grand there. No, that's not how it works. Because I'm entitled to wear any part of Liberia. Nobody can hold me responsible or hold my responsible because give me an appointment. Give me an appointment. It means nothing. Myself went from ABC to 12 to college to graduate. So, but
It's all close and that close up. It's my prayer time about. Let's go. I gotta go talk to the man upstairs. Man, and that's coming with me to miss my how to call it. But his go ahead. Finish up, Mr. Let me close up. So.
Yeah, let me close, man. Let me close before you.
No
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. I would like to tell all Liberian people that they shouldn't take anybody's side when it comes to politics. When a man is a political figure, when they speak to him, you're not gonna hide behind you people. Myself, they can speak to us. We also there. Pele people stupid. Do I go take revenge on people who say Pele people stupid? No, we don't do that. Because we'll be creating problems. So when it comes to Christianity, even in the people making movie, more in Christianity, they see how the church is looking, how everybody looking. Some people you see them in a movie, they pray in tongue. Do the Christians go against them?
Making fun of the people. Yeah.
And the movie they're making, there are certain things they're making. So nobody, the what Stanton Watterson is saying, is just trying to create problems for the country. This thing happened, a lot of people die. Now you want to bring religious war. That's why we're telling religious war is not good because those that will not understand it, that will be the Stanton Watterson, they will bring religious war. Because that man will know the Stanton Watterson, they're speaking to all Muslims because that's what he said. Or you can't attack the Muslim people, you can't attack the Mandingo people. The man never call Mandingo ni, the man never call anybody ni. Emmanuel could be a Muslim. When I say Emmanuel go to the mosque and go pray, it means I talk to all the Loma people. No, it means I talk to them. That's not what it means. Because I'm just saying, according to his faith, let him go and see God for forgiveness. Because according to the Bible, we the Christians may not forgive. We seek God to forgive. We ask our fellow men to, how they can call it, to do something, but forgiveness comes from God, not from me. According to the scripture, the Bible, if you go with the Bible, human beings don't forgive. Only God can forgive. You ask
God asks us to forgive our fellow men.
No, we don't forgive. Only God forgives. We ask our fellow men to. They get need for it.
I can forgive.
No, but as a Christian, you don't forgive. You ask for God to forgive.
We forgive, but we don't forget.
To do something and not forget it. They call
we
it
forgive, but we don't forget. They say forgive our trespasses. I was just helping you, suggesting. I say you
as a Christian, Jesus Christ will forgive one another 70 times 7, right? We can be coming. So let's not put religion into the whole issue with Donald Sanders and what they call Sanders. Because listening to a press conference today again, they were intervened by, how they can call it, Hot FM, whatsoever was intervened today. So the man asked you, people are saying that everything is saying the president in support of it. Then he asked the man, who put me here? He said that the president, who put me here? He asked 3 different times. He said that the president is it. But then every time the president approve of it, the president not approve of it, the president will take me from here. The man make it. Now, so I think Senator Watterson was wrong with that one because you already put it on a program saying that Joseph Baga approve of it, Joseph Baga not approve, so move the person. Anything a senator and any representative or government official they say they attack one another, you cannot call our man for you can't call that man for what they call in the House of Representatives or Senator to what they call him low, because you are already reacted. So what between Daniel Sano, calling Daniel Sano and that kind of name, using that adjective on him, was not also right. We not only look at the senator. Yeah, it's we shouldn't look at it. Feeling, we should look at the other man. Feeling too. Everybody in Liberia, everybody at the scene. Nobody is greater than our friend. That's why we got a senator. It means that they may can be senator tomorrow too. So we should look at it that way.
Thank you. As if we see my getting was doing the man when I go around Facebook, it was kind of insulting the man. Just see that man.
You don't say you can't.
Yes, no, talking about the man can be drinking. Oh, what nonsense!
Yeah,
I think they're so untouchable because they are senators and behave like an honorable, and people will treat your office honorably. That's the bottom line. But anyways, thank you, Mr. Davis. Go ahead, Emmanuel. I said 2 minutes, but you talk for 5 minutes.
No,
you know that. Anytime you want for Mr. Davis to talk for 5 minutes, your thing says speak for 5 minutes. Then like that you count down quick. When you say talk for 1 minute, you still get that 10 minutes.
No, but anyway. I you talk for 1 minute.
Yeah.
They mean you talk for 1 minute.
Jesus is Lord.
My clock there, bro.
Very good.
Your clock is broken. That's what it is.
Let me tell you one joke.
It's broken.
We went for night prayer. The youth. So they say, we must say Bible verse, they read it, they get it. The guy said, so gonna do the right Bible. The director said,
she was sleeping.
No, she was not sleeping, but she just don't know Bible verse. She said, so gonna do it.
Oh.
The director said, what, you see what scripture? What scripture? She said, no, your Bible, the my Bible.
Just the shortest one. John what?
Yeah,
don't tell him.
Okay. He said, what's that? He said, the shortest one, just say.
Anyway, thank you. It says, Amy, thank you for coming out, Mr. David. Thank you. For me, like I said, in a professional setting, to avoid controversy, when you're speaking to people, speak to the issue and leave it as is. Mr. Sando, he may have been wrong all of the time. He may have insulted people all of the time. I remember him calling Joe Weir mosquito brain. I remember telling Kumi or Dwarf.
Yeah,
I remember him calling. I remember him calling article Samuel to Apache skin. All the one I know.
Yeah.
But the particular one, I didn't see what is wrong.
That's what I said.
But in a professional setting, when you're talking in the kind of case, he may not even mean anything wrong at all, in my opinion. But when you're talking where they got minority and majority, like I just told you the issue about America here, where black men could feel like they racially abuse them. Especially when you see the issue of women and men. We're having training a few days at my working place. Then they ask, why is it men can't report sexual abuse? For all it sounds shameful for you to look for just say, oh, they will look at me, she want me. You say that and people will laugh at you. Even that's what she mean. But if that a woman actually say, oh, the way you might look at me, you want me, they put a word for it. The problem is in every society, there's a weaker side and there's a minority side. People who always feel like they are minority, they feel that they are always weak. I mean, they can still go on little thing to put
you need to get him out of that trauma.
Right. That's why to avoid, just stay away from it.
No, then you enabling it. That's what you're doing.
You're not enabling it, but guess what? It take away the real issue. Today we'll be talking about what the government is doing about the fight against drugs.
Oh, we'll talk about it next time.
No, I'm just saying. We should talk about it, but guess what? We'll take all the time. 3 hours, 9 minutes to talk about how the man is wrong, no, the man is right. The man has to say, the man has to say. So it takes away the major thing that we'll be talking about. So when you're speaking as the professional person, stick to the policy, stick to the team, and get it out. Now, the Englishman say, I am responsible for what I say I'm not responsible for how you understand it. Even though that's what the English men say, but in politics, it's not like that. Politicians say, why you say?
That thing was very clear.
Yeah.
Say they just want
next
they're the
time,
one twisting it. Center
yeah,
know
next
exactly what Donald Sanders said. Everybody, what he need, America know exactly what he is, not any other way, but they play on the minds of the people. That's what they're doing. But go ahead.
next
Sorry.
time, I want to suggest to my people that I got down the sando. I never support you in anything, of course, but then when you say they don't say anything wrong, but next time, just Brennan, everybody know you to be a controversial person. Because most of the time, you're going after your opponent, you go very harsh. So because of that, anything you say now, whether you say any positive, people find a way to look at it negative. So next time we do American, tell American you they party against the country, seek forgiveness from the people. You don't wait. If you just said that, it will not going to be out there today. But only because you say, oh, I'm a Christian, you are a Muslim, go pray. They make you start writing now, oh yeah, no, I'm a Muslim. You have to tell me I'm a Muslim. And now people start taking it out to the start running around with it. You know, so that's what I want to say on that. Amy, thank you for always being here. Please try to go sleep. You miss your prayer time and sleeping time.
No, me, I'm a Christian. Thank you everyone for watching. And when we are all Liberians, we are all everybody entitled to that, you know, what they believe and
right
which way they want to go, however way they want to serve God. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Nobody should say it and then you be like people can say checking on yourself, or if it's being said in a negative, like I said, way, you guys think you have the right to say something. Oh, because you're doing it one year, because you're a Muslim, because I'm Muslim, well, for them, then that's a problem for me. Okay. But to say, you know, like you want to tell you, say you must go to church and say, okay, but in a Christian religion, when we sing, we go to the church for forgiveness. So I know Emma is a Muslim, so he needs to go to the mosque to go ask for forgiveness. Nothing at all. It may even mention his own religion. So you will say, oh, you know you're a Christian. Why did you say you're a Christian? Can he say that too? He only like to play these games because he feel like he will have single fence and you know, brainwash people to come to his aid and make it look like, oh yeah, it is a war against Christian. It is a war against a Muslim or a Mandingo. Not only Mandingo people are Muslim. There are different tribes. Every tribe in Liberia, they got some there. And this whole idea of this is a birthright to Mandingo. So when they talk about Muslim, all the Mandingo people should stand up. And I trust there are a lot of, like I said, Liberian people are so awake now. They don't even, most of them don't even buy that thing that they're be selling anymore from politicians who try to use them to brainwash them into want to be fighting each other. Oh, Muslim, oh, Christian, oh, the other person, oh, Mandingo, oh, Va, oh, they're Bassa. Oh, crap. Who cares who you are? What tribe you from? We are all human beings. That's all that matters. You know, don't cut me. Don't throw rocks at me. That's all. Throw your nonsense and go. And I'll talk mine to you and go. You know, that's how it should be. You come and say something. You want a respond, and you will get it. And don't, when that response comes, don't try to take it like, oh, somebody trying to attack you, raise and try to, and then your friend for the moment try to push it and make it like a tribal or racial, religious something. No, you don't do that to our country. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about the Donald Sanders. I don't care. And like Emmanuel said, a lot of times he said a lot of things and I disagree with the way he says it, you know, like you name everything with how he referred to Mr. Cummings the last time. I thought that was wrong, and Judge Weir and all of that, you know, talk to the people, leave them, whatever they got on that passion scheme, whatever thing, you know, that does not matter, you know. So yeah, but today he didn't say anything wrong. He did nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong. The government need to lead that 10,000 private they get to come and talk about to put out a statement. Put out a statement what because Stanton said so? What is wrong with you? Stop that. Stop what you're doing. You are dimming your light, brother. And I'm telling it because I love you. I know you don't, you'll see and then let me go sit down somewhere and you don't care. But I'm telling you, you're dimming your lights. You need to stop. Get it from what's the name? The one I call is there now what? The prodigal son. You don't want to be in the prodigal son something. You need to speak on the issue. No one is telling you say you should lie about any bad thing you see. That's not what I'm telling you. No. If you see it, you know for sure that something bad you see, speak on it. But to want to create something that is not there because you have a problem with somebody, no, that's wrong. And that's something that can be a problem in the country, that's wrong. I think your politicians should have limits when it comes to Liberia. When it comes to something that can hurt Liberia, it should have a limit. That's all we're saying. But other than that, every Mandingo people knows, every Muslim people know they were not talking, nobody was talking, putting it in a basket and talking about them. They were talking to American. That's it. Nobody beyond that. Nobody
criminal
above that. So and they know
that money was took for the farmer.
We are all Liberians. Well, there's nothing there should be making people to think that you ain't gonna screenshot to be like only older people believe in that nonsense. You're Liberian. You are from Liberia. There are two religions. Do we have something else that the tradition people in?
We got
yes.
The Hindus down there, we got the Buddhists there, all of them there.
Well, the people that go visit, talk about people.
No, but the problem here, you see why they don't want to get a holiday special for the.
Yeah, Mr. Derek, we gotta go. That one a topic for different. We're talking about. We're going to on a different topic here. We're talking about Liberians. We're not talking about.
For that thing.
In America, make business, huh?
The Islamic people not can make business too. Before they embellish the other people, the Christians not can make business too. Before they embellish the other people and make them.
We're talking about Liberians from the country.
Liberians
we got Muslim and Christian in Liberia. We're not talking about the something else. You talking about Hindu, you Buddhist. What people get Hindu and Buddhist from?
Yeah, I had a church there. Oh, they ain't talking about what thing.
Really?
Church in Liberia, no more day. In the 80s.
Who used to go there? That Liberian people used to go to that church? Like the foreigner now there.
What about the now they sing church that in Liberia that generating a lot of Liberian people now because a lot of Liberian people need money. They need something and now they sing can help people so you see they get more followers in Liberia. Go there, now they sing church a lot in Liberia now.
Well, maybe new religion and giving birth. They're giving birth to a new religion, but I only knew about two. So yeah. It could be, like I said, everybody have. You're gonna answer to your maker by yourself. You're not taking Amy with you. Amy not taking you with, So it's up to you, and that shouldn't be the reason why we try to outcast people. Believe what you believe in. I believe what I believe in. Like coexist. What's wrong with that? But if you do something wrong, I'll call you out on it. It has nothing to do with how you believe, how you pray. Or what your tribe is, how you speak, or no, that's not it. Don't go and hide behind that. They don't say anything at all because if I say anything to you, and then you have no right to say anything to anybody else. That's the thing. You can just talk and don't want people to talk to you, and you can't put people in a box. I said, how does she talk? No, all they can do is be responsible for what to say. Not, you should talk this way because I get offended. No, we're not doing that. Nope. So thank you everyone for being here. And let me see, Sex Electronic. Oh, this boy. That boy, right? You need to put your picture on his hand and stop hiding. Because he can be.
You might as well have
He can be on me all day.
That want to go back.
Thank you so much, everyone who's watching, who's not commenting. But Fake Electronic should get an award for commenting. he engaged with the show, and that's very nice. Everybody should do so. Thank you so much for your time, for spending this time. Oh my God, it's almost 2 on my end.
The person now, if you comment here, I know what you're talking about different thing.
What?
The person and they fix electronics or whatever.
They're trying to get me going after. We're talking the money can be causing her to. I need to go lay complain of busy. But yeah, good night, everyone. Continue to share the show, please. And
Thanks,
we will talk about outside of the drug issue when we come back next time.
But that paper too. That paper that go back, you don't go through the rifle procedure, the people getting iron. Then you complain in America.
Where?
Oh, one American man just got from here. You go Liberia,
Oh, I think I heard about that.
Africa, elephant meat, and just go call your own. You go call your own the wrong way, they gain iron. So
I think I heard about that. I think they're duping, right?
They're not duping. He wanted to dupe the people. So the people faster than him. The people not know that the 18, 1900 where they go.
So how he wanted to dupe them? He didn't. How you were giving the money, right?
They had a dupe. They have fire soon and dupe Liberia. You go stand how many?
You were doing a legal duping.
They're not legal duping. They steal from the Liberian people. You know,
the fire soon is legal duping. It's like, look, Emmanuel is here, right? We pay home insurance. The last time when the storm came, we called the insurance to come. They were on the roof. Guess they were supposed to have something in the roof. Guess what they told us? They're stealing out there from an old storm. What
do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean by old storm? What? So when I pay my insurance, I said this all this or all that. You don't have problem with taking that money out of my account every month. Time for you to keep your side of the bargain. You coming up with all kind of crazy claims that doesn't make no. What, my kids can go over the roof to go play? It's the storm and everything is covered in it. What does it matter if it's an old storm? How do you know that old this and all that?
That's something that happened.
So that's legal. That's legal robbery right there. That's costus dogos. Like they don't go. That's it right there.
Insurance in America is pure scam.
Yeah, because they know if they know that the bank wants you to have that. If not, who would care about putting that on a something where all the stealing they can be doing?
Like when I go back in, they say one warranty on that. I say thank you.
Yeah, they will come out to tell you all this. It's not a breakdown. You call them, they're telling you how they will not cover.
They start sending you from place to place.
Exactly. So that's legal duping. That's what I said. Was he legally duping them? So he was going to pay, but he was not paying the fair price, right?
Go dupe the Liberian government. Because when you go Liberian,
the government.
Yeah, when you go Liberian to go back you sort of go and register and get lesson to be a gold buyer. But he went on the corner side to buy it slow way. Then the people getting iron. But you not no go. They getting iron slow way. Then you pay thousands of dollars for it. Then now you want to sit down and complain. We're not going to listen to them. Give me a letter.
Sit down where? Where is he?
You come by America. You say you want to go by Liberia so sweet. You want to go there, but you want the police to get in where they call, because most of the people are doing it from the police too.
The police you gave him what?
Look, but listen, the whole story here, the bad thing about it, I don't have facts about it, but what was said is that the people who do me are people in the police. Even if you went to
they call that thing Olu Bridge.
So even he went to Labrador to do bad things, it shouldn't be the police to pay him back for bad things.
Absolutely.
In that way.
I agree.
You know? The different people dupe him. I don't have a problem with it. If people want to go, can't.
So the police were into illegal something too.
Yes, it was the police that duped him.
That's disturbing.
That's a problem for me. That's a problem. That was it.
I don't get no problem with it.
I do have a problem with it. Like Emmanuel said, it shouldn't be the police.
If I were in the police and I noticed that kind of thing, I'll hire people from the street to do it to him, not me. You don't do
Yeah,
that. It's what
the police shouldn't be involved with stuff that they should be there to protect everybody, lives and property. Whether be it foreigners or so long they're on the soil of that country, you can't say they say because they're not from there, so the police can't protect them. No.
Yeah.
So they can be the
protect
ones to
life
be
and
doing
property.
it. They're supposed to protect
life and
everybody
property.
in the country.
In the past, the people never protected or when they looted our resources.
That's not what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about. Any Liberian loot their resources, I have a problem with you.
My good day, I almost pretty quiet.
We're talking about what happened here. What this man, what they did to them man. That's what we're talking about.
When they were doing our own end was free. When Firestone then go, they sound like to somebody year contract buying rubber acres of land for 15 cents and was free in Amor. Bidding and operation hot for the people then for the people to lay inside no window, no door. No door, you can pass through, go inside the hot, no window, no bathroom. When they were doing all that one, they don't know it was illegal.
They know that, but
they're doing their own now illegal.
It's your so-called leaders. If they give them the ticket to come and rob you, they will do it because they want to.
I'm looking for money to get a group of lawyers who come America who sue Firestone and Bridgestone.
You will sue?
We'll sue them.
On what ground?
They're in our country.
You gotta get a petition for that. You know that, right?
No, I said I'll get petition from if I'll go right around and I pay the people and pass people and my own people then.
If you good name, big.
Don't get us in there. Don't get my people in there.
I'll get them cartoon. Movie cartoon to quick.
Bye.
All right, guys. Good night, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Continue to share this show, please, so other people can watch later as usual. Have a good night, and we'll see you guys willing Friday. Good night.